Hello wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome back to our Games for Love TTRPG charity mega stream, and welcome to round 3, ding ding ding, of One Shot Roulette. And our next band of randomly generated adventurers is here and ready to jump into things, and we will meet all of those lovely people in just a moment. A big shout out to everyone in chat. Hello, thank you for joining us already and get jumping in there. We are, as you know, raising money for the fantastic Games for Love, an incredible charity organization who are mainly focused on easing the suffering and saving lives and creating sustainable futures for kids in extended medical care, be that in hospital and or the goings on that happen after that in the care that they need. They have 6 core programs that provide gaming, therapy, medical care and STEAM opportunities for the kids, the largest being the one that delivers consoles and games into hospitals to give therapy to the kids, gaming therapy that lets kids be kids in this terrible time and gives their bodies time to heal properly, and a distraction during this really tough time when they really shouldn't be going through any of that kind of stuff, but making it as easy as possible or as bearable as possible. And all of the incredible work they do is spread out across the world. They're operating in the US, Canada, the Philippines, Honduras, the Ukraine, Romania, Moldova, Tanzania, Kenya and Uganda at the moment. And these incredible folks are working hard, and you have been working hard to support us as well. We are almost at the 3/4 point towards our goal there, just shy of $3,000. Absolutely incredible. And we'd like to say thank you in a very real way here on our charity streams. So we have some incredible giveaways for you people. Not only a grand prize draw for the event as a whole, as usual, but this time also with individual giveaways for each session. So if you are able, please do donate with the link that pops up in chat. Thank you, Phantom, for dropping that there. And we will see what happens. Not only do you help out the kids, but you can influence play in the game as well. There are several different options to be had. You can give a bless, a D4 to your player of choice, a health potion, which they might need. Oh, Phantom coming with a donation right away. Thank you, Phantom, for the kids, indeed. A $15 will give you an advantage to a player of your choice, 20 a disadvantage to me, or a wild magic surge, which I believe will be what Phantom has got there. It is the modus operandi there. And a $50 donation can get an auto crit. The Demon Lord of Oozes had to deal with 2 auto crit divine smites from a paladin, which was not a good way to start the fight. And the top rank there is a seat at the VTT. You can come and join us for a custom designed one-shot with myself and other friends here at QuestJunkiesUK. So if you are able, please do jump in on that. Phantom, thank you so much. Please, Phantom, can you do it in chat? Can you roll us a D4 in chat? And let's see which of these players gets that. Other people with their very kind subscriptions to the channel, helping us do all the cool things that we do, have given us a few spins of the wheel of shenanigans here. So before we meet our players and roll to see where we're going, that is a 2, Jeremy Cobb. A wild magic surge coming right at you, sir. So our wild magic surges trigger when we start initiative, so we'll have that one ready to go. But in a one shot like this, it's not always guaranteed whether that's going to happen or not, so we'll just have that rolled and have it running through the session. Let's get this started. Yes, Phantom, absolutely. Now, Jeremy, yes. We have wild magic surge tables for every class in the original collection. So would you like a roll on the rogue table or the warlock table?
Oh, I'm hoping I get more than one of these, so I'm going to start with rogue table. Because they have 2 different classes. Yeah, I want to start with a rogue table.
Okay, thank you. We used to roll randomly for between 1 and 4 subclasses, but I made it 2 from this time from this event on, because it was too impossible to do with the characters. 2 is plenty. Okay, thank you. So roll me a D100 if you'd be so kind, and let's see what we have in store. Right. First roll of the game.
93.
A 93 on the rogue table.
Going big.
For the duration of this story, whatever it may be. Each time you deal sneak attack damage, you must add a dance move as a flourish.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Amazing.
Noted.
Yes. Excellent start.
Pander.
I am here for this.
Hey, good. Always love to have the QuestJunkies in here. All QJs.
It's
welcome.
weird that it's making you do something you would do anyway.
Exactly. My character is non-stop dancing.
Yeah. Now.
Okay, so that is going to be in play there. Now, as we jump in here, as I said, we do have a spin of that wheel for all of you lovely people. So let me get that spinning and see. Gas, our half-orc barbarian rogue. What is the wheel got in for you? Do the rogue, yes. Wild magic search for you too. Okay, let's get that going. Oh, thank you, Panda. You're amazing. Thank you so much. We're doing well. You can see our tracker at the bottom there. 2,770.
Oh yeah.
Getting there. We're getting there. And
Yes.
our next milestone, the first milestone has already been reached. We hit $2,000, which means, once again, our good friends over in our Discord will steer the ship and choose our next major campaign when we start that. I feel bad because they chose Spelljammer last time. Looks awkwardly at Sophia, and they TPK'd rather quickly.
That went incredibly well. What are you talking about?
First TPK on the channel. It was memorable. Let's give it that. Our next goal, if we hit $3,000, my friends, as has been dropped in the chat there, we will be playing a one-shot of giant goddamn robots from the creator of Honey Heist. So please do get us up over that milestone. We have some other milestones to go, 3,500 and 4,000. Some exciting things. I hope we get to see what they are. So jump in if you are able to. Thank you so much. All right. It wasn't quite session 3, but it was pretty early on. Now
I did wonder what happened to that game.
short-lived, beloved and short-lived. Okay, so Gas, Sophia, which table and what's your D100?
I'll take Barbarian.
Barbarian.
And let's see. That is.
Welcome in, everyone.
Okay. I always forget if it's a 0 on the 100. Is that 100 or is that a 0?
It depends what the other one is. It could be either.
The other one is a 4.
Okay, it's a 4.
Okay.
004 is a 4, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Oh no. All non-magical writing within 30 feet of you is illegibly smudged.
I wouldn't know, so that's everyone else's problem.
That sounds like a you problem. Yes, indeed.
Me problem.
Wow. Okay. That's I hope that's not vital to the story. This was going to be randomly generated in a second. Okay. Drior? Jeremy, how are you pronouncing this?
My name is pronounced, and you do have to say it in this way. Drio Flacklipper.
Okay.
If you do not want to say that, you can call me Big D. But otherwise, it needs to be pronounced Drio Flacklipper.
Okay, so coming in for Drio, we have spin of the wheel. What's gonna be? Whoops! All strength.
Ooh.
A swole rogue warlock.
Oh, what happens to me now?
So you get 20 strength.
Perfect.
This is why spinners of the wheel are not donatable. Do not want max 20 in everything. Musliud, our bearfolk rogue cleric.
Yeah.
What domain cleric were you again?
Life.
Okay, well, Swell definitely seems to be the name of the game today. Whoopsall strength for you too, bearfolk.
Yes. I will take it.
What's this plan of answer?
Very smart, very strong.
DM Jeremy
Great
TPK
for a
us last
cleric.
week. Oh, Jeremy, how dare you?
Yeah. I'm wondering, were you, Plantomancer, were you at my D3 at C table last week?
Oh,
if that's
nice,
the case,
nice.
I'm sorry and you're welcome.
I saw, wasn't Little Red Dot was there as well, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, I
It
saw
was
that.
a great group of people.
Nice. Okay, and last but not least, Uvar, our Fire Genasi Ranger Paladin.
Yes.
Ooh, that
Life imitating arts with a pirate background.
What can I say? I just have big pirate energy.
Oops. All wisdom.
That's good. We need that.
Well, my wisdom was shit anyway. Now it's just really shit.
It's
No.
good.
Really
It's all
good.
wisdom.
Oh no, that was
Twenty.
oh wow,
20
okay.
wisdom.
Sweet.
Well,
We do
someone
need
has
that.
to be
It's
wise
end-to-end
here.
stuff here today, folks. Oh, Brandon, thank you so much for the donation.
Yes.
That is going to be a healing potion for gas. Thank you. So, Sophia, make a note of that, please. You have a healing potion.
Yes, I will.
Casual Quest Live. Thank you so
That's
much.
Do you have an actual physical tiny little healing potion?
Yes, I do.
Amazing.
Oni is here too, Jeremy. We don't.
Yeah, both of them were at my
nice,
my table.
nice.
We TPK'd literally the first session.
Oof.
It was a nightmare. Wonderful. It was a blast.
Mitch, thanks for generosity in our gastromancy one shots the other day. Let me make a note of these donations because these are going into our giveaway, folks. We have in this session and only this session a special giveaway for you, lovely people. We have a free subscription to Sirenscape, bringing you awesome music and sound effects to your games, and we have a fantastic adventure, drop-in location or one-shot as you like from the catalogue of CZRPG. Jumping in on that. So you can choose, even if you won on the channel here before, CZRPG, wonderful supporter of our channel, you get to choose from their catalogue this time. So any that you don't have, you can fill out your library there. So we have Phantom there. Get these tickets down. Note it. Dun, dun. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Oh, right. Let us jump in, my friends, and let's do. This is one-shot roulette. Everything is randomly generated. So, first things first. Where are we going? So, let me bring up the table here. Boop. Look at this. A lovely collection of random locations. I think as a first timer in the one-shot roulette wacky verse here, Sophia, could you roll us a d20? Where are we going?
Okay. That's another 4.
A 4. Oh, okay. Interesting one. We, my friends, are heading to Eberron, to the home of the Kalashtar. The mountainous, kind of Himalayan, kind of Nepalese kind of feel of the high clouds-tipped mountains of Adar. Okay. Noted. First time. That's the first time for one-shot roulette. Some of these have been around a couple of times, but that is a first timer. Okay, so headed to Adar. This is where my offline game is happening in that whole region of Sirkarn in Eberron. So nice. Hey, Franz are great. I'm glad that's come up. All right, so there you go, friends. We are headed to Adar, but what are we doing instead of Adar? Dear players, eyes off stream, if you'd be so kind, for a moment, as I'm going to show our generator here. Where's it at? Thank you for those donations, everyone. Keep them coming. Let's see if we can get that 3,000 today. Can we see this? Oh, thank you. Ask and you shall receive. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you so much. A wild magic surge for Jeremy. There you go, Jeremy. There's the Warlock magic surge for you.
Yeah.
Hey, Laurite coming in with a raiding party. Welcome in. Good to see you, Adarna. Thank you for joining us the other day.
Hey, Raiders.
Chaos Gen and me. Hi, dear friends. It is I and our D&D one-shot random generator here from the fabulous folks over at Chaos Gen. Let me drop their link in the table if you want also shenanigans. Not only one-shot generators, they have all sorts of other different random generators that you can enjoy. Jump in on that. Thank you so much for that donation from Mitch there. More generous donation there. Thank you, Mitch. Mitch, having donated in the other stream as well, these are all going into the grand prize draw, which is going to be drawn at the end of the event. Every ticket is not only entered in that session's giveaway, but also the grand giveaway, which has lots of incredible prizes from all sorts of incredible people. Let me quickly shout those out here when I have you captive audience over on this screen. We have incredible prizes, physical books from Free League Publishing, and Adventure Slang. We have adventures and one-shots from CZRPG, gift vouchers for the incredible Phoenix Dice. We have a brass mini and other standees from Hero Forge. We have a year's subscription to World Anvil. We have a hand-painted beautiful mini from Darling Creepshow. We have beautiful gift packs and power packs for Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. We have free subscriptions for Sirenscape and a big bundle from Troll Lord Games to give away. So, absolutely incredible prizes up for grabs. Just $5 will get you a ticket, and we'll draw those at the end of the event. And today's giveaways at the end of today's session. Now, Panda, I hope you get those. Phoenix Dice are beautiful. I can attest. Yeah, them right here. Okay, now, difference. Random plot generator here. Just so, full disclosure, I am not going to be getting any sneak peeks here. I'm going to refresh this page. Here it goes. Watch it change. Boop. Okay, there we go. That is a new batch. So, let's see here. Jeremy!
Yes.
Could you please roll me a d10? Let's see which of these stories we are jumping into here.
That is a 9.
And 9. Okay, still eyes off for the moment, please, everyone. Count them with me, folks, back home. 1.
Also, let me know when you want me to roll the Warlock.
I will do. Thank you so much. Yeah, pre-roll it for me, and we'll get to the table in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
We always ignore the very first sentence because that kind of says what the characters are. But sorry, folks, you are not notable humans. Apologies. I mean, for the most part,
I'm a very notable human because I'm a bear.
Utterly unknown.
It's not Honey Heist today. It's not Honey Heist. Okay, so there we go, folks. The highlighted one is what we are going to be doing here. Eyes off still, everyone. Now, I'll let chat feast their eyes on that for a moment. The last sentence is amazing.
That's teasing.
I hope everyone.
I know. I'm so curious.
Any,
I'm just.
any Star Trek fans in the audience?
Yes.
And that's not a giveaway. Panda, that's gonna make.
A casket.
Is that a casket?
What?
Is it a coffin? Shush, everyone! Shush! No giveaways in chat, please.
So people just start typing random things to throw us all off.
Yes, pinches of salt. All
And
around.
there's a monkey? What? With leaks?
Okay. Right. Okay, that's enough time for everyone to anticipate what's about to happen. Badgers. We're not in Humblewood either.
Oh, it's
I'm glad
badgers.
Humblewood is on that table. I'm glad we didn't. Get
I
that.
was disappointed.
I do not want to DM Humblewood in front of you, Josh. the all and end all as far as DMing Humblewood is concerned, in my humble opinion. Okay, difference. That is that. Okay, so let us go around the table and meet these wonderful people. Please introduce yourselves. Who are you in the material plane, aka the real world? And hey, Jay, welcome in, Local Samba. Thank you so much for joining us. And who are you playing today? Starting with Gus and going around clockwise, please.
Well, my material plane name is Sophia, and I'm a fantasy writer throughout most of life, and I make my money by being a corporate goblin. I'm from Saudi Arabia, and I really try to focus on representing Middle Eastern culture and stories through tabletop gaming. So follow me if you'd like to learn more about that. Pretty soon, I'm going to be launching Vampire the Masquerade Dubai by Night, and I'm very excited for that. And I'm currently working on some fun projects, such as Cloudbreaker Alliance, which is a mix of Art of War meets anime. You can find me at Sophia_D on Twitter and on Instagram. And Raspek is a wonderful barbarian rogue who is easily overwhelmed by people, but very, very, very strong. So despite being strong on the outside, on the inside, they're really just a soft bunny.
Okay. Thank you. moving on. Driar!
Yes.
Excuse me.
Real Flacklipper. But before I get to him, hi everybody. My name is Jeremy Cobb. My pronouns are he, him. You could usually find me on the show Three Black Halflings, which is a TTRPG podcast about diversity, inclusivity, etc. We do interviews, we do actual play, we do discussions, all sorts of fun stuff. You can find us wherever pods are cast, and you can also follow me personally on Twitter at Jeremy Cobb1. That's Cobb with 2 B's, the number 1. Also on Instagram at the Cobbmeister, and I stream here Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/CasualQuestLive, where I'm playing a bunch of video games for the very first time, because I've never been much of a gamer, and I'm on a quest to become more of an actual gamer. And yesterday, actually, we just started a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid. So tune in. We're going to be blowing through, I think, at least the first 3 games, or at least the next 3 games in that series. So yeah, come join the fun. And I am playing Drial Flaklepa, pronouns he, they. You could call him Big D if you don't want to pronounce his name with the requisite energy. But he is a Dawnblade rogue and fathomless warlock. Essentially, imagine somebody who got into dance, realized that you actually need to be quite strong in order to be good at dancing, started working out, and worked out so hard that he ended up way too muscular to be good at dancing. He then, in order to sort of help himself both succeed on the podium at bodybuilding competitions, because that's how jacked he is, and also to help make himself a little bit more slippery and limber, he made a pact to become the Fathomless Warlock. So he is always wet, constantly wet. And that's his backstory. Oh, and also he's an umbral human. So all of this sort of a glistening, completely black, shadowy body with like these pale, glowing eyes. He's constantly in a Speedo and constantly dancing.
Fantastic. Okay, going around the overlay. Uva.
Hello, I am Karen, sometimes known as the Mother of Buddies. I am one half of the Twitch channel Corsair's Cove, where we mostly stream Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. A lot of Humblewood, as John has alluded to, but we've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate lately because Josh has finally got me into video games properly by introducing me to the Wonderland, the wondrous Baldur's Gate 3. I'm now obsessed. I need more hours in the day. You can find me on Twitter. It's not X, I refuse. Mother of Bunnies. You can follow my burlesque alter ego, Lola Moore, Miss Lola Moore, over on Instagram. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, I'm also part of the podcast There Be Dragons, as Ryland Westfall, a silver dragonborn warrior with a gigantic axe and an axe to grind. Just search for There Be Dragons on your favorite podcasting platform, and you should be good to go.
Excellent, thank you.
Oh, and Uva
Oh, yes.
Iklob, who is a Fire Genasi Ranger Paladin pirate. And she and Briar are an interesting pair because she is quite literally made of fire. So whenever they stand too close together, he starts steaming slightly. Whether this has any reflection on their relationship, we'll find out. She is a pirate, but a solo one now, as ruthless pirates murdered her captain and her crew. She is now destined to wander alone, solo pirate, until she can wreak terrible, fiery vengeance.
Excellent, thank you. Hey, Rishi, one of our lucky winners in the Out of the Abyss game the other day, they are going to be joining us as one of the Demon Lords in the End of the Out of the Abyss Demon Lord PvP Battle Royale.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be a good one. And last but not least, by any Majika to employ, Muslut.
I think I prefer that, actually. Hello, my name's Mooslud. Avast and ahoy, mateys. I'll be Josh the Pirate. You can find me on my channel, Courses Cove, where I run D&D and other RPG-related games with my lovely wife, Karen, the mother of bunnies, and all my splendid friends. I am also 1/6 or so of the podcast There Be Dragons, where I play the infamous and deadly pirate Scan Felspar, und his little dragon, Crush. Other than that, I'm a bit of an art slut. You can find me in Perth, doing various art-related things. I'm one half of the Paparotica team, and, you know, I'm just generally doing artsy things and creating stuff and all that lovely things. And today, I am playing Musliud, and I think that's how it should be pronounced. Musliud is a bear folk, a shadowborn bear folk. And to sort of to put this into the setting of the others, I reckon him and Drior have a similar relationship to Uwe. It's like Ula, Uwe Hansen. They are the shadows and the light. So they are moving in the shadows around her, because not only is he a shadowborn bearfolk, he's also an Umbral rogue. So he exists in the shadows. He is quite mysterious, extremely strong, and very intelligent. Fiercely strong, not wise at all. Other than that, we'll find out.
What's it gonna be? Hey, DM Charlie, our DM for our Gastromancy one-shot the other day. Thank you. Good to see you, Charlie.
Yeah.
Hope Wild Beyond the Witchlight was a good one earlier. Okay, thank you, everybody. And thank you for that anonymous donation, whoever you are, putting us up into the 2.8k firmly. Thank you so much, everybody. Look at that. Just $180 less if you count the 69 cents. Nice.
Hey.
You have to have it. It's not a Twitch fundraiser if there isn't a 69 cents in it.
There was that blessed moment where it was $420.69 for a while, but
Nice.
brief. It was brief. Happily so.
Well, we just need to shoot for 4,260.
There you go. Okay, so thank you, everybody. Sorry, did we get Musliud's introduction there as well?
I think so.
I had all the Josh stuff.
I did a bit of it.
Oh yes, that's right. Sorry. So I'm just trying to make head or tail of this random story we have here. Okay, great. Yes, yeah. Don't think about what time it is for Charlie. Okay, so thank you, everybody. Let us jump into things here, and let me change things up here in Sirenscape. Luckily, I have a darn background and things because of that offline game.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, dear adventurers, as Gas, Driar, Musliud, and Uva. It's tricky in the middle of exposition.
You can always call me Big D.
Yes, I shall. There you go. It's like, do I lose the do I lose the tone of the moment with the pronunciation, the tone of my voice, or the words I'm saying? It's my choice.
Pick your
Dealer's
poison.
choice. Dealer's choice. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So we get one of those nice establishing shots where we swoop in with an eagle just in shot as it comes through the mountains, the crisp air of this high altitude region of Eberron, the glistening white snows atop those teeth-like mountains clawing up at the sky above, those same vicious and harsh environments that keep the enemies of the Kalashtar at bay, the forces of the dreaming dark and the harmonium that they have created in the rest of the continent, if only these rebellious Kalashtar would listen. But that is not what we're worried about today. As we zoom in, the eagle swoops down through the mountainsides, down below the snowline to the greys of Boulder and Scree, as it comes down, transitioning into the green of the valley below, a deep coniferous green forest, bustling and bristling at the bottom, a fast churning river going into its depths and disappearing out of view, but appearing from the trees on the other side, making their way down the valley towards a little cluster of buildings, the center one of which has disappeared in a sphere of pitch dark. We see our adventurers, who have been called to this place, as they've made a bit of a name for themselves here in Adar, hunting down some of the rebellious forces, some of the chaotic cultists that cause all manner of trouble up and down these mountain valleys. But today they have come at the call of a priest, an archfey priest, here at one of the temples to those lofty guardians up on the mountaintop in the center of this region, the blue dragons that are the storm guardians that create all of the interesting weather and things going on around these places here. You make your way down the valley, and let us drop in the conversation here. You have been summoned to help in finding those that can cleanse this darkness from this temple and give them access to one they wish to lay to rest. The casket. Yes, it was the casket that you were thinking of, Plantamancer. There is a casket of a fallen comrade of this fey priest, lost in this darkness, which is the effects of a hallow spell, a cursed hallow spell cast upon this temple, meaning that the fey and all those associated with this poor elven figure that they wish to lay to rest cannot get close enough, cannot approach to the temple itself and finish the ceremonies that need to be put through and to lay this figure to rest here. So, this is the mission that that's as much information as you have at the moment, so let us listen in and kind of let you find your voices a moment here as you make your way down, as the grey clouds skid overhead and you make your way towards this cluster of temple buildings.
May I roll a dexterity check to attempt to just be slithering my way down?
Absolutely.
Because I'm fully wet, but it's also raining, and I feel like I'm very much in my element.
Absolutely. If, on the condition of, we get that warlock wild magic search first.
Yes, that's a 37.
A 37 on the warlock table is... Okay, nice. You can cast any warlock spell at level 1.
That's a basic class ability, isn't it? Oh, I see. Extra.
Any spell that they could possibly get at level 1?
Yep.
In the base class?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look up a
That's
spell.
Just quickly.
All right.
Just a quick peruse over there.
Yeah. But in the meantime, I'll roll a dexterity check to see how well I'm rolling down this hill.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I want it high. I want a slither. Like he hasn't got any bones.
Looks like a dirty 20.
Ooh.
I'm always wet, baby.
Do you want me to, if we're going full one-shot roulette, do you want me to look up the warlock table and see what the 20 is? If you roll if you want to really roll for it.
Oh, sure, yeah. Why not?
Okay, if in Twitch chat, please type !roll, a space, and then... How many warlock first level spells are there? So yeah, !roll space 96. You'd be surprised.
Okay.
What?
!roll 96.
That's the one. Yeah, like Casual Quest there, yeah.
32. Oh.
I just rolled a 95 on a 96-sided die.
Nice.
Okay. Sorry, 95 on that.
In the W's.
Okay, you can check this in Roll20 if you go to the little information tab at the top right of Roll20 there, that you can search in Compendium. Okay, that is the spell Writhing arms.
Writhing arms.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna look this spell up. This sounds wild.
Snake
I think
arms.
Yes, right.
it really fits the aesthetic with the snake.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what's
my
happening
effect.
to him right now.
Yes.
Wait, is this my arms become constantly writhing tentacles? Am I reading this correctly?
And I'm looking at myself. Your arms become constantly writhing tentacles. Yep, that is that is correct.
You know, the dice could not have given you a more perfect spell.
Yeah.
Oh, I've always struggled with being bendy, but now I'm boneless, baby. And I'd like to start.
Hey,
I'd
Chuck.
like to. Can we just say that they're full like octopus arms? Because I'm fathomless as well, so I
Yep.
can summon more arms. I'd like to
Absolutely.
just use the suckers to pull myself then along the ground.
Amazing. Okay.
I'm
Musliud
completely
is
distracted from the actual mission.
yeah.
I'll just let the rest
There's more important things going on.
Musliud is normally just he's sort of his approach with Driar is to lure him places. Like he doesn't so much sort of he wrangles you whenever it's necessary, I think. It's like, hey, fellow being of shadow, you like cheese, right? Come here. Is cheese something they like?
Jeez.
Is this the custom of how one walks into a cave like this? I've never walked into a cave.
I don't want to be rude. I'll mimic you. I'd like to try and attempt to mimic him.
Absolutely. When in a dar. Okay. There we go. The cheese works every time.
I'm just picturing you rolling a wheel of a cheese down the hill.
And I'm
It's like,
just
"Drea! Wah!"
get that back here. Just chasing after him.
Yep. Love it.
Do
Love
I
it.
roll anything to see if I mimic him well?
A performance check is in the offering if you like. Yes,
Oh.
absolutely.
Yes, I will take that. So I
It's a
rolled
hefty dice.
Yes, it's my wonderful fat dice.
Oh, yes,
that
So
is.
I rolled an 8. Please note that my performance is a -3.
Wow.
So
dear.
and since we've been adventuring together, one thing that I have forgotten to mention about my lovely half-orc barbarian, they really wanted to be a musician. Having failed at that, resorted to becoming a barbarian. That's their origin story.
Yes, they were Northern Minstrel, aren't they?
But they
Yes.
still believe that one day they'll become best minstrel of the
One day. Okay, so as
So-
Drior deftly uses his tentacles to slide and slither between the boulders and rocks along the slick grass, Gas faceplants into a patch of gravel. Just
Am I
stops.
doing this right? Am I dancing now?
And
I have
Musliud
tentacles?
hands Yuva a stick with a lute on a string at the end. And I say, I'll get Drior, you get that one. And just sort of carrot and stick. So
I haven't tried this instrument. Maybe it'll be my claim to fame. And I'll slither after it. Badly.
Okay. You slither, crunch, grate, and trudge your way down the rest of the
normally.
valley. Yes. And accompany.
Yeah.
I'm doing a nimble sort of bouncing leap to stay ahead of Gus with the lute and the stick. And because it's damp,
I'm
it's sizzling slightly as I go.
As are
doing
you.
a very and I'm doing a very loud crunching crawl that is not at all nimble in any way.
It's all coming together nicely. Okay. You make your way down through the rest of this valley to these. It's kind of like, you know, Luke Skywalker's island getaway. It's like those stone buildings, which actually exist. My dad actually went out there. It's like it's an island off Ireland, and those are old like shelters for people who were on pilgrimage to that this like really holy spot. So there's like all these rough stone buildings like in circles with thatched roofs dripping in the drizzle and rain that comes down into the valley here. And you see that the holy folk of this elemental temple are gathered on the edge of this darkness. And you see the head priest there. At the sound of gas crunching into the wall of a building, they turned.
Oh,
And they're like, "Ah, dear adventurers, you have come at our call in our time of grieving and need."
What? We have?
Ah,
We have.
you
I just want
must
the G.
Yes. Oh, we have sustenance after your long journey. Fear not.
Is
And
there cheese?
looks down at you, Just like looking at big, like Puss in Boots eyes.
Pile of tentacles.
Yeah, I'm just feeling myself.
We know.
And he's like, he reaches out a hand. He's like, "Oh, child, you have clearly already done battle with the End Seekers and the chaos wrought by their touch of the manifest zones of Kithri." That's the abyssal zone here in Eberron. The different planes of existence are planets in Eberron, different moons around the main planet of Eberron, and there are manifest zones where they bleed through into the material plane. And the End Seekers are those who seek for everything to be just torn apart and destroyed here, and they are apparently responsible, and have clearly run absolute just roughshod over Big D there, and his poor betentacled state.
How long does it last?
The session.
This is my life now.
just I'm a dancing tentacle man now. It's just.
It was the smallest of nudges over the edge. it was
Can
90%
I summon my fathomless tentacle and start like sort of absent-mindedly pole dancing with it while we have this conversation?
Absolutely.
He does that to concentrate. Please tell us what it
centers
is.
me.
Yes, many times we have encountered the abyssal.
Indeed. Well, I'm afraid the powers of the End Seekers have brought great sorrow and tragedy upon this, our temple, to the Storm Guardians. They raise their hands up. Those on high who keep Adar safe from the dreaming dark, but are not infallible, and thus the chaotic influence of Kithri roots absolute madness through the workings of these End Seekers. And it is our previous priest, my dear friend, the elven priest. Trying to think of a name.
Did you forget his name? You said it was your dear
We
friend.
just called him High Priest.
Different voice,
It's
different
been
voice.
years since anyone had said his name.
Forgetful and different. Yes. He had taken a vow of silence. We all forgot it. I'm sorry.
No one knew. He couldn't tell us.
Oh, the real tragedy of his position. The very thing that made
He
him
had the
mad
tentacle
made him
arms as well, so he couldn't write.
We are
If
beyond
only-
names.
If only
We
you'd
must
written it
be-
down, but you always think of these things when it's too late. Yes, I'm afraid. I'm afraid he lies in state within this corrupted hollow. You, adventurous, you must bring us the means. Or should I say, bring us the mead that we need to sanctify, reconsecrate, and drive out this corruption. Yes, bear folk. Bear folk's like, Honey?
I take out mead from my bag.
We're
Oh,
Will this do?
way ahead of you.
reaches up to you. Bless you, gigantic child, but no. It is a very specific and holy booze that must be used in this particular instance. Yes, please partake. It is
Very kind of you, though.
arguably a time for drink. Now, my friends, you must go off in search of those adventurous brewers, the banner of the sapphire barley, for they it are who bear this sacred liquid. They are embroiled in dangerous ventures in the next valley over, actually. So if you could just make your way over there, extricate them from whatever nonsense they've got themselves into, and bring them back to us, we shall be able to reach the high priest, what's his name, and lay him to rest, and drive out, perchance saving this poor afflicted friend of yours as well.
He's totally
he-
fine though.
He'll be fine.
Oh, I feel great.
He loves it.
Who are we talking about?
Oh,
Wait. Like, I can show you. He's great. It's great. And I'm going to start performing to encourage him to show that he's doing perfectly fine on my tangle harpa.
nice.
Yes.
I would like to, if I may, use. I would like to then sneak attack the ceiling and use Dawn Strike to essentially I can change the damage to radiant damage, so it basically is like a little disco ball that glistens off of me, and I just sort of jump up, stab into it, and I'm just sort of spinning in place like a little disco ball, reflecting light off of my glistening shadowy body.
If I may, there is an array of prayer flags on tall poles here, which would enable a very specific image I have in my mind right now.
Yes, like taking the flags and dancing with them.
And like wrapping them around their arms, doing that thing up, and
Yes, I will also do that while this is happening. And I
The
would like to
wacky
take
wailing
as many
inflatable
flags-
arm flailing tube man.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
I would like to take these flags and just, and as I'm dancing with them, say, "Do not worry. I know you feel the need for mead, and so we will find the ooze to get rid of, or the booze, that is, to get rid of this spiritual ooze," and sort of dance out the door,
And
still waving the flags.
this amazing rhyming and dancing is accompanied by a creaking, breaking tangle harpa where string snaps because I have rolled a 3, bringing it to a 0.
-3 to 0, yep. Amazing. Now, I'm going to stop Sirenscape music here for a moment because something happens with this combined performance. The other priests in their hooded robes, which you think are vestments, but it's just because of the rain. As Drior starts this need for mead call and the dance and the music of Gus's God's awful performance rings around the valley. Hey, Dag, how you doing, mates? You see the priests gathered about start to clap. Yes, he's right. He's so right. We have the need for mead. Yes, he's right. He's so right. We have the need for mead. Go forth on your quest. Do your best. The need for mead. The need for mead. Go forth on your quest and do your best. Need for mead. Need for mead.
So
Uva is going to add to this amazingness because I'm still carrying the loot on a stick, and so in true rock star fashion, I begin smashing it against the nearest suitable rock. to really elevate this moment of solemn chanting.
Beautiful.
Whereas
Vale...
Muslid has turned into shadow. It just melted into shadow. I'm just going to let them get this out of their system.
No.
You said something about there were shadows. I'll wait for this to pass. They'll get it. They just need to, and then I'll ask my questions. But
Us believes that this was their best performance ever because they clearly led to a rallying. So they believe that this is their step one to stardom, and anyone who is close at this point, Ras will introduce themselves and say that they'll have an album coming out soon.
Yes, going on tour through the valleys.
The valleys.
The valleys, yes. You being encouraged by this chanting, this ballad of booze, yes indeed, Shanos. You see the priests all clasp their hands in their sleeves and bow their heads respectfully once more. And the head priest, this fey being, raises their hands. Yes, wonderful. Yes, please, at once, off to the next valley over, and all that it entails.
And Muslia appears next to him, just sort of steps out of the shadows and says, "So, for clarity, to assist with the burial of your unnamed friend, you require mead.
Indeed.
From a specific brewery that has some shenanigans."
It is not a brewery, it is an adventuring band, the banner of the Sapphire Barley. They are...
I thought you said the burners of the Sapphire Barley. It sounded like a pub. All right, no, that makes a lot more sense.
Yes. Look for the flutterings of the banners, the sapphire-coloured barley as it glitters in the next valley over.
Got it. That makes more sense. Okay, thank you. We'll be back soon. Oh, yes, payment.
Does that mean the mead is blue?
Is there any other colour?
Black.
Come, Uwe, let's...
Absolutely.
They all look up. It's like, for is it not said, the Storm Guardians, these blue dragons of sacred lore, shall impart their chromatic blessing upon the offerings of the banner of the Sapphire Barley.
Uwe withdraws her silly question.
More and more, it's sounding like a pub. I'm going to be very upset if this is just a pub.
The Fae
I'm going to be grateful, but...
The Fae comes over and he's like, we have pamphlets.
You're talking to the converted. Just...
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't say preaching to the choir. You would have set them off again.
I very specifically chose my words there.
Okay.
Well then, we should. Yes. So, we need to go get mead, Gas. Mead.
Yes, indeed.
I've been dancing outside of the door.
We assumed.
Moseying my way towards the valley this entire time, just very slowly. It's always like 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Yeah.
Do you have some sort of shunting device for just urging Drior in the right direction? Okay, so you leave the cluster of forlorn yet musical temple huts and make your way up over the shoulder of stony mountainside towards the next valley over. And as you enter into this rocky, cragged landscape, you see the soaring peaks marching off into the horizon. You see figures. Are they eagles? Are they even something larger, more dangerous, just further away, far up in the skies? What kind?
Can I attempt to signal them?
If you wish, absolutely.
I would
Are they
like to get
blue?
their attention. Yeah, are they blue? I would like to get their attention and get them to come closer so that we may befriend them.
Let's do. As the Storm Guardians are divine beings, let's make this a divine intervention. So if on a D100, if you roll a 5 or less, as per the current ability.
Here we go. Low money, no whammies. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Oh, 25.
Oh,
it's a shame.
They might be Storm Guardians, but we do not sure. You're unable to catch their lofty attention there. Okay, so in the spirit of things here, there is a lovely little site called Cobalt Freight Club, which I can set for a party of 4 level 5 players, and set the environment to be mountainous. Let us see just what lies in store for you as you head around, as you are coming around the mountain. Okay.
When we get there.
Eventually. So. Yes, sorry, go for it.
I was just going to say, as we're coming around the mountain, Uwe will be like, I was wondering, if a paladin drinks of the booze, would that be breaking my oath?
What's your oath?
And why would you take an oath that doesn't let you drink? That's a very bad oath.
My oath lets me drink a loot, but...
Why would you drink a loot?
Do you blend
Loot
it
is
first?
not drinkable, I have tried.
That's where all the treasures have been going. Oof has been drinking the loot.
That's why it sounds so funny. No, it is magical booze. So, if a paladin drinks it, are we breaking the oath?
Only
don't
if the
understand
tenays of
your
your oath
question.
say no booze.
Or is it more that it's related to a particular deity that you don't necessarily worship?
Yes. Mostly, it is specific booze for religious purposes.
Do we know whether
get
a
out
specific
of the
deity
oath.
blessed the booze?
I think we need to find that out first.
I think
Okay,
you
so
can try and see, and if your deity gets angry, you just say, "Sorry, I didn't know," and it's okay.
The great thing about an
Uva
oath is that you
holds
can
the
do it
booze
again.
in her mouth and wait, and if I don't get struck down, I can swallow.
That's
There we
a good
go.
plan. That's a very smart idea.
Does
Always a
your oath
good-
let you drink vermouth?
Oh, I would love to drink vermouth. This accent is all over
smooth.
the shop.
I mean, it fits the random nature of the session. It's good. Okay, so you make your way into the depths of the next valley over, and as you do, you find yourselves. The view around you starting to disappear as a cold mist roils and rolls, even as Big D slithers and slides up the valley floor.
Getting chilly. But it's nice and
I-
atmospheric. Maybe I should do
would
a
like
different kind
to-
of dance.
Uva?
I would like to summon my wield spear, please.
Indeed.
Which is a wooden spear that appears in my hand, and as a flame seems appropriate, it is surrounded in heatless white magical flames that shed light in a 5-foot radius.
Excellent. Now,
I
as we all
would
know,
also
like going
to-
high beams on your car headlights in mist
much.
reduces visibility.
Oh, look!
Sorry,
Loot.
Big D, what were you
Nice.
saying? Sorry.
I would also, seeing that it's all misty now, I would like to take out my figurine of wondrous power which I believe is a marble mist wolf.
It is indeed.
And I would like to say, Reynold, come out to play, baby. And throw the sort of. I'd like to have it be sort of like I roll the figurine across both arms,
Yes.
and then onto the ground.
You're like one of those glass ball like contact jugglers.
Exactly. And flick it out onto the ground and wait for Renaud, my mist wolf, to appear.
What does your mist wolf look like as they emerge?
He looks like, I imagine that Renaud basically looks like a dude, just like a guy with a wolf head.
Mm-hmm.
A wolf head and like big barreled wolf chest. Like an anthropomorphic wolf.
Gotcha.
That is weirdly human-like. Can stand on two legs, has hands, but has a big wolfy head and a tail and big wolfy paws on his feet.
He emerges from the magical item and lands kind of 3-point landing, kind of superhero style. Stands, languorously stretches and turns. Rawr. Where's the party, Big D?
Oh, you know Big D brings the party with him all the time, baby. We're in a misty place right now looking for some magical mead. Does anybody else have any more info about the situation? Because I'm mostly focusing on the dance.
And
I believe we are looking for a group of people with whom to bring the show.
And the mist wolf raises its snoot to the air. Ah, yes. Like a pub carpet. It's 10 o'clock in the morning the next day. It's this way.
I say sticky, like honey.
There's a definite odor as well.
I'd like to drape myself over Reynald like a backpack and just sort of be a weird shimmying, like a shimmying backpack as he takes off running through the mist.
It's a cape, really, isn't it? It's like one of those capes that flutters even if there's no wind.
Yep.
The tentacles ripple behind you.
Like streamers.
Yes.
Okay.
Fly, Reynold.
Would all of you, some of you better than others, like to make me a perception check as you make your way up the valley?
Now, this would have been a disaster, but thankfully,
Yes.
it now
Spins
will
red.
not be.
10 for Big D.
10. Okay.
A 9.
9.
I am distracted by Big D.
Fair.
23.
Fantastic.
Oh, shit.
Gus?
Oh, that is very perceptive.
I'm having trouble loading up roll at 20. It's crashed on me.
Oof.
But either way, that on the dice it's a 4.
Oh no.
Oops. Okay, let me grab your character sheet and just so I can check that for you. Okay, so Uva, if we have a private conversation here, you are all making your way up this valley through the mist with your Mistwolf companion, and you start to see shapes. There is a swoop as a kind of silhouette passes through the mist above you, and you see it coming over, and you get everyone to kind of crouch down and hide, and you start to hear off kind of cries of dismay and people in peril. And
Ulva is hearing cries of distress.
What does your Uth say about that? Does it impose any obligations? We're probably
Depends
here
who
to deal
is
with
in
it.
distress.
Ah, fair.
Reynold, can you make out if these cries of distress are communicating anything beyond distress? Maybe words? Words about mead?
Specifically, Reynold, he means listen, don't make out with him, not after last time.
Not till later.
curls a lip at you, Musliud, and bears a fang.
I know you love it, baby.
You see them kind of go intense and listen for a moment. It sounds like the mewling of some mountain creature's young. But in distress. I'm not sure what's going on. Looks like someone else made choices they regret.
Should we
Who's
creep closer
else?
and see what the deal is?
I could do the turning into shadow and disappearing and stealthing if anybody would. I can.
Uva is not very stealthy, so Uva think Mouselet should go.
I support that. I support you.
I appreciate it, my friend. And in it is very much just this just pillar of smoke and mist just disappears. It kind of looks like a teleportation, but it's not. Musliud is going to utilize one of his abilities.
Nice. That
Is it dark here or is it just misty?
It counts. It counts as kind of shady and lower visibility. That is a lovely donation from Lee. Thank you, Lee. A health potion for Uva, the German fire genasi, brackets, and for giant robots.
Hells yeah.
Uva said thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Amazing.
So I'm going to stealth over. Nat 20 for my stealth with
Amazing.
plus 7. So 27. Fortunately, I had advantage because the first time was a 6. But yes.
If you got them focused
Look
up,
of
those
night.
phoenixes fly. Excellent. Nice. Okay, so yes, you go stealthing up the valley towards this sound, which you also start to hear coming
The smoky
from
form
ahead.
sort of snakes up and through and around.
No worries, Lee. It's me.
He likes Drior, but he doesn't want to be seen to imitate him.
Fair. Okay. You. Whoa. Uva, no.
Get that health potion ready.
Not stealthy at all. Yes.
The wet grass. I see.
There's a reason why I went alone.
Okay, so yes, Musliut, you make your way up the valley towards the sounds, and you see a cluster of winged creatures galloping around a large cluster of twigs and branches that makes this oversized nest. As you see, thanks for the follow, you see a cluster of 4 hippogriffs trying to keep some unruly young under control. There are like much larger than you, but still clearly young hippogriffs there. So these mythical beasts whose magical origins are lost to history. They're the wings and forelimbs of eagles and the hindquarters of a horse. And a head that combines features of both, although the art is just an eagle.
It usually is, because what would that look like?
All right, so I'm good. I'm happy with it just being an eagle. I just want to make that clear. Yes, and then you see another creature come swooping down. This one with an eagle-like body, but then the head of some kind of deer-like creature. As you see a periton come swooping down. And I believe the peritons can talk. Hang on.
I think so.
I think they can.
Right? Let me just find if I've got
Regardless, we can say this one can.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. So yes, this periton comes swooping down, and he's like, yeah, that's right. Who knows where they came from, but they're ours now. We're all family. It's all about the family that you find along the way. Not those that you breed in your own stinking nest, but those that you find along the way. Be they lost, be they stray, we have found our family along the way, and here they are in our nest, and we shall look after them and do our best. So don't let any of them escape, all right? And all the hippogriffs kind of clap their wings.
Can I make an insight check?
Please do.
What the heck is going on here?
While Musliud is trying to understand what's happening, Ras is just there. It's like, we've met a lot of very nice people that love music. I really like this place.
That is an 18.
This is a side of Adara that my offline group has not found yet. Has to be
It's a
said.
shame. It's great.
I know.
Love it here.
I know.
Yeah, with a +0, that's an 18.
Oh, nice.
Is anybody here in trouble, or are they all consenting to this situation and we should just leave it be?
Two things you become clear to you. First, the younglings do not look happy to be there now. And you think something may have befallen the banner of the Sapphire Barley. And in fact, you look closely, and from your stealth position there, you do get close enough to see, snagged amongst the branches and twigs of this giant nest, there is a banner, and upon it, emblazoned, a Sapphire Barley crest. And you think that something has happened to this adventuring party of brewers, and they might be trapped here in this unnatural form.
Oh, okay. I'm really glad I went. Right. Are there? They didn't say how many of them there would be, but probably a small adventuring party, maybe 4-ish.
Let's say 4.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Family you find along the way. Yeah. So
It's all about family.
still bopping to that that really catchy song that the Periton sang. Yeah, Musliud reappears next to Uva and says, so good news and less good news. I think we found the banner of the Sapphire Barley.
Oh, wonderful.
Bad news, it appears they have been, my guess, transformed into baby hippogriffs.
Oh, how cute!
It is quite. Worse news, and this is the real downer, is that there seems to be a Periton has claimed them as its young, and were there adult hippogriffs as well?
There were 4 hippogriffs.
Right.
Under the control of this person, it seemed.
Right, and then a bunch of younger ones were the sort of were being wrangled by them.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so yeah, four hippogriffs, and we think a Periton all in cahoots, working together and I think they've been transformed or something. I don't know how. So if we could turn them back, say, then we could get their help, and they'd probably be very willing to help.
Do
alternatively,
either of you know how to unmagic them back to being brewers? Maybe if we throw booze at them, they'll become...
It could awaken their inner brew.
Because, okay.
How much do you have?
I will ask the DM how much booze do I possibly have.
Well, you're very strong.
That is logical.
You're
to
pulling
have.
a Carlax. You're pulling
Yes,
4 crates of fire wine.
barrels.
Look, I as Sophia, I'm not very strong, but I can carry 2 of these. So if I am strong, then I can carry multiple.
I'm just saying,
This is water, FYI.
You're
but
strong. You
just-
are canonically stronger than an ogre. So, like,
Oh,
ogres
wow.
have a 19 strength. So if you have a 20, then you are... I would imagine you could carry quite a lot.
Plantaman said,
So-
thank you for that donation. Oh, disadvantage for me? No!
Oh.
So yeah, I'll leave it up to the DM of how much booze I have. And Ras would look at you and say, well, they like music. I can distract them
and then you start stealing the baby hippogriffs, and then figure out how to turn at least one of them.
How about we just steal one to start off with?
Yeah, and I can
help
just
with
try
the
to keep them.
distraction.
Okay, we distract. You steal babies.
You are very distracting, the pair of you. Yes. Uva,
Thank you.
how do you feel about this plan?
Usually stealing
He's
babies is
comfortable
bad.
with stealing a baby. Hippogriff.
And they're not real babies. I think,
Yes.
pretty confident, they're either they are baby hippogriffs and they don't want to be there, or they are transformed adventurers and they don't want to be there. But one way or the
So
other, I'm
either
getting
way-
serious, don't want to be their vibes.
So either
Worst
way,
case, we wind up with a
it's
pet
good.
baby hippogriff. Yeah.
I just want to clarify
Can
really
one of
quickly,
them be
Uva.
a real pet baby?
I
Uva,
really
I
hope
just,
so.
I just wanted to check in real quick. So, just to clarify, your oath could be violated by drinking mead, but would not be violated by stealing babies?
Uva thinks technically we are rescuing babies.
Oh, so it's a
Then-
matter of interpretation.
Then you should
Yes.
really be rescuing the mead, not drinking it.
Very good point.
Musliud.
Oaths can be very flexible with the correct approach.
I mean, that's true, Warden.
Musliud, I think potentially your iron stone, sorry, I've got Uva's accent. Your iron stone.
What of
Your iron stone of sustenance might provide the
Oh.
necessary.
Oh, yeah.
what does that do?
Um,
Hang on.
Canonically, it
Wondrous item.
just means you don't have to eat or drink. But I think,
Oh,
like from the name of it, it might provide the sustenance required to return our shapeshifted
okay.
people back to what they were intending.
I'm gonna Google that quickly.
Can I also send my Mist Wolf, Reynald, to help with Musilud?
Okay, so Musliud, what are you trying to do? Sorry. So what's
I think
yeah?
I
What's
think
Ren-
Musil, we're,
is it
we're gonna
Reynard as well?
distract.
Sorry?
Yeah, Reynald is gonna go with Musilud while they try to steal the babies. While the rest of I don't know what Uva is doing. I don't know which side Uva's joining, but I know.
So
that
I
Vas-
thought Vas, you and I are on distracting team, and
Exactly, we're
Musliud and
distracted.
Uva are on baby snatching team.
Okay, well then I'm gonna send Reynald with
Less-
Uva and Musilud.
Less
help.
okay
That's
with
back.
calling it baby snatching. Let's just call it team rescue.
Rescuing, yes, there we go. That's good. That's good. And also, actually, sorry, Musliud, scratch that. It is Uva's
Yeah,
magic.
no.
It is Uva's magic cupcake that is what's needed.
Yes, I was just thinking. I thought it was a magic cupcake.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll
So
produce
I'm
the
going
cupcake
to-
and be like, Uven's wondering, does the hippogriff likes cupcake?
I've never met a creature that doesn't
Everything-
like cupcakes.
Everyone likes cupcake. If they don't like cupcakes, they're bad people.
They're probably real hippogriffs, so that's a good way to tell.
Yes. No.
It's a very
Maybe.
good way to tell something's a fiend. If it doesn't like a cupcake, definitely fiend. Possibly aberration as well.
Now, Wardenclyffe,
yes.
in the musical nature of this session, this can't be like the Wu-Tang Wardenclyffe because this is definitely not rules as written, and they, as far as I'm aware, like it raw. So I'm sorry.
Hey!
I'm sorry.
Ah,
That's what everyone
10 out
tuned in.
of
That's
10.
what everyone tuned in for. A middle-aged white guy quoting the Wu-Tang Clan.
Honestly, I'm impressed, John.
that is epic.
I love that. I love the 36 Chambers, man.
You deserve inspiration for that.
One of the
Yes.
pivotal albums of my school days.
Fair enough.
Because they are also a bunch of middle-aged old guys.
Now, yeah.
Okay.
Ras is going to gesture random points of and hope that Driava understands that is the plan. In essence, then I'm going to try to make an entrance, basically,
always do, you
while
always do.
holding out, while holding my instruments. And I think at this point I would have just taken the broken up, what was it, a violin or something, and also added it. And as I went in and be like, oh, your tune, it's called for me from afar. Please, please let me sing this for you. And I'll try to keep mimicking their tone. At the same time, as I'm like, I want to try to get to the further end of the room to kind of try and lure them in so that Musliod and Uva have some space to like steal and run back out. So I want to bring them back in. And yeah, as I position myself, I want to spray the perfume of luring perfume.
Yes, yes.
So as I like, oh, 1 moment, I smell awful, and I just started spraying the luring perfume. This big, gigantic barbarian, and I'm probably filthy. I'm probably covered in the mud that I caked in from when I was like crawling on the ground, and now I'm just suddenly worried about how I smell. And I spray it, and then I start to perform on 2 instruments because I'm a perfectionist.
Absolutely. Okay, and Renaud kind of saunters over. Is like, Gus, how am I supposed to concentrate on what we're doing with that delightful aroma in the air?
Just keep dancing, and you'll be working perfectly with this.
Always.
Just concentrate on me and dance, because then you'll help them concentrate on me and dance. Embrace music.
Renaud, can I dance over to Renaud and Renaud, get off the stage! You're supposed to be helping! And send Renaud over with the rest of the group, because Renaud can cast. I just realized Renaud can actually help with this. Renaud can cast fog cloud to cover their entrance.
Nice.
Amazing.
But I would also like to.
I'm sorry.
You charming devil, Gus. I would like to once again. I would like to start sneak attacking my own tentacle. In order to cause more flashes of light.
Flashing light.
Yeah, flashing lights. And in rhythm to the beat. And I'm just glistening. Weirdly, it looks weird through the mist, but like because it's like little flashes of light reflecting off of little patches of mist.
And I think I think Big D's not like local knowledge. They would think if it's kind of blue coloured, then there might be a misconception that the Storm Guardians are wrathful and coming down from the mountain above. Potentially.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast the quicken cantrip on Driar, just to speed up the tempo of it a little bit. He's not quite matching the pace, so I'm just like I cast quicken on you. So for the next minute, you have a plus D4 to initiative rolls and dex saves.
Nice.
Thank you.
Which might be useful if we get into a fight when Uva and Musliud disappear and go and steal a baby. Maybe baby.
Rescue.
Snatch the baby.
Snatch a baby. Yeah.
Nope.
So I once again step into the shadows. And I wonder if I can.
Thank you.
Are you any good at making yourself like disappear-y sort of situation?
I can't make myself disappear, but I can, to an extent, control how brightly, like my glowing spear.
Renaud's fog bank will help as well here. This fog cloud.
Cool. Then Uva and Musliud would go and try and convince a baby to run away, or several. You know, they can fly. We could get on them. Like there are ways here. There is a solution.
How charismatic are you?
Not at all. Actually, no. I'm very good at persuasion.
There you go.
Right. Uva will hand you the magical cupcake. The swirl of icing looks like a little ball of flame.
I had mead earlier. Oh, right.
Uva think you should take the cupcake to lure the little one away.
Yes. Great. Nice. Thank you. I didn't This was not the voice I expected to find, but this is what we found.
Look, I was going to make a Cockney, and
So
then
say
you
all of
said
us.
like Ula from the producers, and now that's all I can think about. Unfortunately, my Swedish accent is very bad.
Cool. So yeah, we go as stealthily as possible with Reynald.
Okay. So, with the fog cloud cast, everyone please, who is sneaking, Gus and Drior, Big D, are you sneaking around to the other side?
No, we're just trying to distract them.
Stay where you are.
We're
Sorry.
not. We made an entrance, and like I'm trying to carry the same tune that they had, but if they sounded bad, I sound worse.
Okay,
But we'd be looking to go at
I-
like 90 degrees from each other, I think. So
Gotcha.
like,
Yeah.
we'd be heading away from them.
So as Gus and Big D get moving, let me switch up the soundscape a little here. Okay, and this happens, and the mist suddenly intensifies as the fog cloud is cast across the region. You see the you see the Periton with a whoosh whoosh of its wings rise up above the fog cloud and glare
goes.
down. It's got this long deer-like head on this eagle's body with these vicious fanged teeth and these long horns. It's like, "Ah, what is going on? What?
Music is going on.
Who are you?"
Feel the
I
rhythm,
am
feel the
Russ.
rise.
I am the all of the realms upcoming musician of all music and all instruments, and this is Trio.
All at the same time?
Yes, I am. As you can see, I am playing 2 instruments right now. Perfect, and both are absolutely horrendous. But I am charming with the luring perfume.
Are you
They're
wearing a
both in
one-man
different tempos,
band?
too.
Yeah,
So I literally cannot dance to them. They are just completely like one's in like 7/8, the other's in 3/4, and it's just like
Oh, for
what is
sure.
happening right now?
And both of them are supposed to be 2-handed instruments. So in reality, I'm playing none.
Okay, so give me. Are we going? We're going for a persuasion here.
I leave it
Performance?
entirely up to you.
Performance.
Can I be giving the help action?
Yeah.
I'm also performing. Can I roll and she gives me the help action?
I think with the musical ability that we've established for Gas, I think they need to roll a performance check to see if they can give you advantage.
Yes, I think so too. Like if I'm lucky,
Gas,
I don't get a
if anyone would
zero.
like to donate an advantage to Gas, this is where it comes in.
Look,
Now's the time.
yes. Okay.
Otherwise, that
so-
health potion will come into play.
Gas, if you are able to get over a 10, this will work.
Come on,
If
guys.
your ability is over a 10, it's
-3.
Okay.
Okay.
15, which makes it a 12.
There we go. There we go. Yeah,
yeah.
you
I've
managed-
never been happy to get a 12.
These instruments actually sound better damaged.
That tracks.
It's
Uva's
like
onto
when the-
something.
It's like because when the Kinks, with what was it? You Really Got Me. They cut their amps to get the distorted sound. It's like
Ah,
you're really
yeah.
onto something. Like yeah.
Excellent.
All right.
Excellent. Okay, so with advantage, Big D.
That Big D got a 21, baby,
Oh shit.
with
okay.
advantage.
Going
It's
off the fact,
avant-garde.
going off the fact that this creature burst into song before, you see it start to swoop and come like circling around you, and then kind of circle through between you, and in turn with the rhythm there, and there is a clattering, a rhythmical clattering, as it does a little kind of like flyby along the side of the valley and rakes its antlers along several boulders there, and it is joining in with you in your efforts here. Now, that said, we switch over to Musud and Uva, sneaking up through the fog cloud. So a stealth check with advantage please.
A 23.
23 from Musliut. Uva? Yes. Bear folk. It is Honey Heist, damn it!
Be very quiet. We're working for hippogriffs.
That was a 16 for me. So.
Not bad at all. Okay, let's see what our hippogriff's passive is going on here. But you're probably good there. Passive perception 15. So Musliuds will just pull it up and over. Okay, so the two of you go creeping forward into the fog cloud and carefully making no sound, not bumping into any rocks or skittering across any stones there. You find the edge of the nest. And you see kind of almost silhouettes across the expanse of this large nest-like construction. The hippogriffs glaring into the fog cloud from this the most passable music you've ever heard Gas make. And you can hear them shouting out to this Periton, "Yes, that's right. Yes, you're getting it." And they seem to have struck up some sort of vibe over there. So the young hippogriffs are in the nest, and you see that they are tethered in some way.
Oh.
Which
Well, that's not
wasn't
good.
visible from your vantage point before, Musliot.
I'm gonna try and sneak over to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we tell what they're tethered with?
Just like some kind of like vines and things from the local, from the forest or nearby. Mm-hmm. Nothing serious.
Yeah. Tying knots is difficult with hooves or
Absolutely.
claws.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would go over and try and free them.
They turn around, and they can't speak, but there's a sharpness in the eyes which thinks you definitely think this is not their natural form.
And he's like, "Are you?" and points at the banner.
And
Shakes head. Oh, well, never mind then.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Yeah. And yeah, nods vigorously.
You have any need?
Um,
I'm gonna need a straight stealth check for words spoken.
No. No, I will just free them. I will
That's okay,
actually
thank you.
offer one of them the muffin. Or
Okay.
should we free them first? Cupcake, I apologize.
Very
Sweet.
important distinction.
See which one looks most interested by the cupcake.
Okay.
Yeah. How many are there? And please describe all of them. But how many are there?
With pleasure. There are 4 half eagle, half horses.
Excellent.
Easy to describe.
Cool. Yeah. I select a dappled mare,
Mhm.
and would you like it? And offer it a cupcake.
Okay. Yes, it does. Kind of peck at your hand. So can I get that? Can I get that stealth check for the spoken
Yeah.
content there? Safia, who gets the spin of the wheel?
Nat 20, baby.
Hey, if you got to let those phoenixes
Hey.
fly. Safia, who gets the spin of the wheel? Is that self-inflicted?
Let's give it to the
Bring
polar
it.
bear.
To who, sorry?
Yes.
Musliut.
Yeah.
Okay. Musliut. That is going to be... Spin. Perfectly timed. This is on
all
Musliut.
charisma.
No,
Yeah.
no, even better. And in theme for today as well. The fog created by Reynald here seems to have some sort of magical tendencies. And as you creep forward, and there is definitely... You think that this valley might be a K3 manifest zone. This might be one of the problems. These strange things happening, these random bursts of song, these creatures being transformed. this adventuring party being transformed like this. This strange half stag, half eagle beast here. You feel a shift almost in the air, like everything's just moved 90 degrees around you, but nothing physical has moved, just the air seems to have swirled suddenly. Something's changed, and this young hippogriff pecking at this cupcake in your hand is like, this is the best cupcake I've ever had. It's delicious. Uva, you still hear, it's just like making...
I'm like crouching behind
it's
Moose.
it's making hippogriff noises as Musliad on the spin of the wheel got Disney Princess and the ability to talk with
Yes!
animals.
Perfect.
Heck yes. I say nothing back, but I'm like, does it do anything else? Does it fix the whole thing? Like, what have I given this thing?
It's picking and it's just like, this is the most strange sensation in the tummy. And you see it shift and move, and the magical cupcake transforms it back to its original self, which is an Eneko, which is an original ancestry here in Eberron, and in Adar here specifically. It's like a half giant, like kind of like large ogre, and it suddenly changes and crunches down in the nest. At which point, the other hippogriffs turn around as it has transformed and made quite a noise.
He's huge.
It is.
Is he armed?
Big boy. I think, yeah, Polymorph like takes in all of your stuff as well,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And so as he changes like, oh, and it's like just involuntarily cries in surprise, and these hippogriffs just like and turn around and look at you. He's like, oh no, everyone, quick! And he snatches the banner.
Eat the muffin!
Who's cake?
And he's like, move! And Big D and Gas, you hear this in the fog cloud. What do you do?
I start dancing harder.
I start
When in doubt.
I start singing, and I'm like, let's experiment with new music, and I try my best to perform metal with like aggressive screeches and scrowls to lower any noise possible, and it's good to keep your horizons open to all music. So I make a metal rendition of their song.
Okay. The Periton does that. It's continuing its swoop round, and it comes swooping round onto a boulder, and it stops, and it's like, I should have seen this betrayal coming from a mile away, as I was in the sky a mile high, and these traitors crept into my midst, conjuring a mist and bringing this.
I'd like to clap.
I promise
Yeah.
we only bring merriment and joy.
Oh no!
Karen couldn't take it. Nope.
I would.
It was
like
rather
to-
GNS.
Can I at hearing this song, and hearing these two sing, can I try and pull sort of a Fred Astaire and attempt to entice the Periton to dance with me?
There it is.
You.
Ooh.
I think a mere persuasion might be too tricky now. You could do a grapple check and dance with it.
Yes, I would like to grapple. I'd like to grab it and just start dancing and see if I can convince the Periton that
He
it's
does
time
have
to.
writhing tentacle arms.
He does.
Yeah,
There is
let's do a
definitely
little dance,
advantage.
make a little love, get down tonight.
Okay. I will be
Alright.
making my check with disadvantage thanks to Plantomancer.
I just realized I have a maxed out strength as well.
Oh,
So
Yes.
I'll be
Yes.
rolling. I'll roll 2 d20s and take the highest, and just add 5.
Please do. Please do.
It's a bodybuilder with snake arms,
Yep.
grapples.
Terrifying.
Comparison.
That's a 2
Comparison.
and a 4. So the 4
Amazing.
plus 5 for a 9.
9 is your
Excellent.
total. Okay, I will also go athletics at the +3, but with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Yeah.
The lower was a 10.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
What are
Okay.
the odds?
So close. Okay, so you go. You're kind of like waving over to it, and
Yeah.
grab it around, and it's like, no, I shall not fall for your tricks once more. And so like throws it, like just like brings its wings out and breaks the embrace there. I'm afraid I need some initiative.
All right, here we go.
You do have a plus 1d4.
Yes.
Drior.
Let me add the d4. That pushes me to a 12.
Oh right, nice.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
How have I managed to get 14.16 initiative?
It adds your dexterity in case there's a draw.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
It's really confused there.
I know, fair.
I rolled physical because I'm unhelpful.
No
and
problem.
I
That's
got a
fine. That's fine.
a
Hang on, let me
19.
find your. Which one of these is you? Nope.
Would you
that's
like me to
Karen.
just press the button?
No, it's okay. I can find your thing here. Actually, just press the button and then just type over it.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yep,
thinking.
yep.
There you go. I got.
Oh, shame. Better.
Actually, I only got 2 under that, so that's
Ooh,
fine.
natural 20 for the hippogriffs. Huzzah!
Oh,
Nice.
they're very motivated.
Hey.
The Puritan not so good. The Puritan is dealing with tentacles.
It's not letting me, but I go after. It's not letting me change it for some reason.
Drior Musliud. What did you get?
There we go. Fixed it now. Don't know why. it
I
wouldn't
got
let me.
Oh, someone else was typing at the same time.
I got a 12.
Gotcha. Thank you. Boop. And let's put those in order with this handy new sort button. Okay. Handy new sort button. Right, so we have the hippogriff's fastest, I'm afraid. So let me just double check. How's everyone doing for time? Because I know we're going to coming up. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
We okay to see how this goes? Okay. Cool. So we are going to. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go this Eniko of the banner of the Sapphire Barley did say as they were transformed, "Leg it!" And you all started to hoof it away from the nest. So I'm actually going to go. I'm going to go their highest initiative and your highest initiative. So Gas was a 20 there. So they're actually. We're actually going to go into a kind of pseudo skill challenge kind of chase thing here. Yeah. So
Hell yeah.
so they were the highest initiative of everyone. So they will go first and set the DC for you.
Right.
Okay, to make your escape
Ooh.
here. Okay, so please tell me what you would like to use to try and escape here. You can use one of your skills or abilities, and everyone will make the same check. And as will they, and we shall see how we go.
Okay.
So with this just this cry, and like Reynald is concerned about the lack of visibility, so just the fog cloud just dissipates, and you're all just like, and it goes like, it's like standing on top of this nest, this huge half giant guy.
Okay. So
The Buster movie, yeah, absolutely.
we have one of them transformed, right? Or is
So
it
far,
all
yes.
of them transformed?
No, just the one,
One.
unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, the others
and
probably
then,
faster, untransformed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. So then what I would want to do is, because I'm going first and being a bit protective of my party and worried that I lose this party as well, I can't lose 2 in a row. So I want to give my party a better chance of surviving, and I want to try and slow down the, Big Bird by tackling it. so that others can run off. So that
Okay.
hopefully I survive long enough to run as well. If
Okay.
not, then remember my name.
That's all good. It's all good because it's a skill check, so it's a group thing. So this is going to be athletics for everyone. So in your case, it's going to be tackling them to slow them down. In other people's case, it's going to be getting enough speed to escape and to get off down the valley again. There. Okay, so they will roll that as well. Let me roll theirs first to set the DC. There's only a 12, so DC 12. So
Okay.
let's see how you go there.
Okay, I rolled athletics as well.
Okay.
That's a 17 for me.
Yep. Can I get athletics from everybody, please?
14.
Natural
14.
1 for a 6. I have max strength. This is embarrassing. I've not rolled above a 5.
I have a max strength as well. My that +8 is doing a lot of heavy lifting for my 14.
Okay, so we want to make this nice and narrative, nice and explain what's going on here. Okay, so
Musliud would like to use his bare strength, which he is hesitant to employ. He does not like to. He doesn't like to be a physical man. But he is just like needs must, and just wrenches just breaks the vines holding back these baby hippogriffs. Just runs in and just snaps them all, and is like, "We'll fix you later. I'll got the cupcake."
It's like running off down the valley, like as you have with Big D so many times, like baiting them with the cupcake. And everyone's like,
Yeah. Well, I would actually jump on one of them.
Okay, that's yes, bear on a hippogriff.
I'm a medium-sized creature.
Okay. So that's your success. Gas, what was your athletics?
A 6. Oh no, Gas got
Gas,
really
yeah.
high.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Gus
got a
did
17.
much
Sorry.
better than me.
17. Okay, so how does that play out there, Gas?
So, I look at the plan going badly. I don't handle failure very well. I remember flashbacks of my last party dying in front of me, and the only thing I saved was my instrument, and I need to make it count. So I hold my instrument and I go, and if it's up to you, I would like to flavor it with rage, and I jump towards the creature with my instrument in hand, try to bash it and try to tackle it to the ground. I'm like, go on, I'll make it through.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. Okay, so this is the Periton. You're going for because that's kind of blocking the way further down the valley there. Okay, so yeah, you just leap, just launch yourself across the valley towards the Periton there, just like slow motion, slow motion 300 leap, just like.
Yes, with my 2 instruments, and I like
Dual
going
wielding.
for a bear hug while hitting them with the instruments. It's very chaotic. It makes no sense, but it's done dramatically.
Okay, fantastic. Drior, yours was less than a 12.
It was a 6.
Yes. What happens?
So I think was trying to get this guy to dance with me. He sort of pushed me away, but in the process sort of got tangled up with my suckers. And this happened as Ras jumped over and tackled him.
Yes.
And unfortunately, I was unable to pull away before this happened, so I just sort of get and yoinked along with the pair of them.
Yes. Okay. The Periton's he's like, I understand the feeling. These feelings that are so blue. I find myself attached in many ways to you. Let us go across this valley, across this mountainside, and see what lies in store, forgetting all our pride. And he is tackled by Gas. And
Can I, hearing this, be completely mesmerized and be like, I want to go with this guy. And I'd like to Eldritch Blast the ground and use Eldritch Spear. I think that can push us further.
Yep.
I would like to try and propel us further across the mountain.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I would like to do. I'd like to like whee, just blast us further along the mountain, and also have my tentacle flop out and grab us and start dragging us further as well, as if we're sort of more like we're riding it, like it appears underneath us, and we're just like ah.
Noted. Okay, so moving on. Musliud, how was yours? Yours was okay, wasn't it? Yes, you did yours.
No, it was Uva.
Yes,
you
and
did, yeah.
Uva's was
I got a 9.
a 9. Oh, that's okay. That's not enough, I'm afraid. So, what did you try to do, and how did it go wrong?
I basically tried to tap into my ranger instincts, my knowledge of the lay of the land, to find, the most stable path to flee across.
Okay, thank you. You do that, and you go sliding. Just thank you for that donation.
John, I reckon I've said I've put it as a disadvantage, but I actually think your singing has been on point. And I switch it to an advantage? I think you deserve it, mate.
Thank you.
It's been amazing, John.
Yeah, you've been killing.
I have been very impressed.
Okay, so you try to find this path over. You're like this way, and it just immediately gives out underneath you, and just go tumbling and sliding down the scree pile, and get your paladin cloak. Do we have a paladin cloak?
Sure.
Yes, and it gets snagged up nasty, up in the nest branches there, and you kind of get pulled back a little
Told
bit.
you, no klooks.
Okay, next up is Musliud. What is our next thing that we are rolling here?
I want to try persuasion to
Sophia knows it's okay.
to convince them that this is wrong, this is confusing, that this is unnatural. I'm channeling my ability to talk with animals now. I'd like to. It's not so much at the Periton, but at the hippogriffs.
Okay.
The other hippogriffs.
Yes.
Try to persuade them to flee this bizarre. He's going to eat them. Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, so
He's
everyone-
tone deaf. Go, save yourselves.
Okay, the next round of rolls is persuasion. Okay, against
I'm
the
sorry.
hippogriffs. Let's see here. No, it's good. Everyone gets one thing that they're good at, and everyone else has to try and keep up. So the hippogriffs setting the DC with their -1 charisma. That is a natural 20 for a 19.
Oh no!
Thanks for the advantage,
Great.
Josh.
You're
If
welcome.
if I roll a 23, I have a chance.
All right, you got it.
No, a natural 20.
believe.
Let's go rule of cool natural 20s on everything, not just attacks. It's okay. I know we do like it raw, quote unquote, but yes.
I got a filthy 20.
Okay, that beats it then.
It's not natural, but I'll take a filthy.
Okay, so Josh Musliud, how does that persuasion? What are you persuading these hippogriffs to do?
The voice comes out of him, and he's mildly surprised in and of itself, because it sounds like this bizarre combination of neighing and squawking. And as he channels this new shift in reality that has found himself, he addresses the hippogriffs and just says to them, "My friends, lend me your beaks and claws and wings. We must flee this valley. There is much danger here. Actually, I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to try and just mislead them. There is a great danger coming. The great beasts of the sky, the red dragons, are coming back.
It's right there.
You must
I can see the
flee."
great beast. It's right there.
Yes, this great, fearsome, furry little beast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go. Indeed.
And off she goes.
Always like a good stream dog. Okay. And that is successful. The hippogriffs, startled, swarm up into the air and kind of circling around, looking for this encroaching danger, giving you a chance to make your escape here.
Fly, you fools! Caw-caw!
Gas, what was your persuasion check, and how did it play out?
So, I rolled
that's what's the big
I rolled a glorious 8.
A glorious 8.
and-
Ooh, dear.
And what I was trying to do is, so I heard this Periton sing, and I completely forget everything about this mission. And I decide that the Periton would be an amazing partner for an album because, Dria is already in the album, and I need the Periton now. So it's like, oh my goodness, your voice is absolutely fantastic. Let us forget this world and let us actually remember our pride and start a music career.
Okay, and he looks up. He looks down at you. He's like, "I wish I could. I really want to give you some slack, but dear Harfork, you're truly such a hack that I cannot partner with you. It is with these tentacles that I see my future."
Don't you see that there is room for two?
And I'm afraid with a 9,
8.
an 8, even worse.
8.
As much as John would like this to be a trio, it looks like it's going to be a duet. Speaking of, Big D. Guild Superior,
right.
our partners in crime for the thing coming in here. Sorry, Jeremy, if I can pause for a second here between dice rolls. A big shout out to our friends over at Guild Superior doing all of the great things that they're doing over on their channel as well. We are working together for this stream here. All of these incredible streams coming up and going on around the the 2 channels, raising these amazing funds. They had a great Dragonbane one-shot earlier, or yesterday, I suppose, for them. Great stuff going on over there. Do catch their sessions this weekend coming up. They have The Walking Dead. They have a fantastic Blade Runner one-shot with Darling Creepshow and a D&D one-shot to round out the whole event. So go over and please give Guild Superior a follow, and don't miss all of the cool streams happening over there as well. Now, meanwhile, back here, you have the chance to join us and donate tonight and help, as Plantamancer has for whoever needs it. that's everyone, Plantamancer. Okay, so I assume that's a 20, so that will be an advantage. No, 20.
There's a disadvantage.
20 is disadvantage on me. Yes. So let's
Thank goodness.
I'll do disadvantage on my next roll. Thank you, Plantamancer. Amazing. Jumping into that giveaway. Everyone else, if you would like to get in the giveaway, you have the chance to win a free Sirenscape subscription and get all this fun music and sound effects that we're enjoying here, or the fantastic work of CZRPG, a drop-in location or one-shot from their catalogue on the Drive-Thru RPG. You can jump in. Every $5 gets you a ticket, and that also goes into our big giveaway with all of the incredible prizes from everyone scrolling by below me there at the end of the event. So that is Plantamancer coming in there. Okay, so Big D, how was that persuasion?
All right. So I think I'm going to, because I communicate not with my words but with my body.
Yes.
I think I would like to start body rolling. Start it with just. It's gonna be like it starts from the tip of the tentacles and like the tiniest little, boop, and then travels all the way down. And I start doing it more and more intensely until there is a full Big D like sine wave happening right now. Just the full body. And what I'm trying to communicate is, look, we can go avant-garde with this and have a 3-person band. There's room for 3. I can be the front man doing my interpretive dances, and the pair of you can be clashing styles and tones in the back. And I think that tension will raise us higher. So here we go. Here's the persuasion.
You express it purely through physical movements.
So do I have advantage on this?
I think with the rapport that you've brought up with the person here.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, then that's an 18 in total.
Ooh.
Just shy. So it doesn't work, but only just. It gives them pause. It gives them pause. They are intrigued, but not convinced yet. That is not outright failure. But
I slipped a tentacle into the door before it closed. Essentially. is what
Indeed,
you're saying.
yes, on that idea, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Okay, Uva.
Uva, who is sprawled on the ground, being slightly choked by her own cape, is going to call out, "Help! Someone grab my..." I don't know what this accent is anymore. Help! Uva needs help! Someone grab my hand! But I rolled a 2 with a -1, so that's a 1 to get someone to help me up off the ground.
Thank you, Chuck. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Okay. So, that, unfortunately, yes, is not a success there. And you're unable to persuade anyone to help you. Everyone is clearly
Rather busy, Uva.
I will tell you what, Uva, as we're not going into combat, and has been very generously donated to you by the wonderful Lee. If you consume that healing potion, it will give you the vim and vigor to bring yourself to your feet and change that failure into a success.
Ooh.
Oh, I neck that health potion.
Very, very generous, dear.
Uva is very good at sculling.
Skull.
Yeah.
Skull!
Is that one you swallow, or is it yeah?
It's gone. Just
Your ooth has nothing to do with, has no problem with
Healing
health.
potions.
My oof is not to do with beverages.
Yeah. It's just the what's the paladin's healing? Is it lay on hands? No.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just
lay on tongue.
Lay on hands in a bottle. It's all good. Yeah. Okay. So, you do that, and with this magical potion surging through you in this K3 manifest zone here, the abyssal energy, this chaotic energy spilling into the world, you have brung up. You just you do that thing. You just like pivot up from your ankles, just like whoop, ding.
I like to think that a jet of fire shoots out of my wheeled spear and propels me upright.
Absolutely.
Yes, Uva is back into game.
Run!
Whilst we're lucky here to have Chuck with us from Cholo Games, big shout out and a big thank you for the huge bundle that they've donated for the grand prize. Thank you, Chuck. Amazing support as always. Bloody legend indeed. Okay, so that brings us to, in the turn order, to Uva with this newfound vigor. What check would you like us to attempt in our escape here?
So
So
I am
so close to 3,000. Sorry.
Ooh, so tantalizingly close. I, as it turns out, am a bit of a boss bitch with animal handling. So, having failed to persuade anyone to help me up and having to do it through the sheer power of my own awesomeness, I am going to turn this animal handling skill to the nearest young hippogriff and attempt to mount it and let me ride it out of the valley.
Okay, noted.
You!
I choose you.
Hippogriff, I choose you! Who
Only
choose
I can
you?
understand when they say, "No, not me. You look too big."
Oh, you heard it here
Right.
first,
Rolling
folks.
animal handling.
You heard it here first. I'm gonna someone has called dibs there, and I am happy. If we hit 3,000 in today's session before these heroes potentially save these polymorphed adventurers into hippogriffs here, if we hit 3,000 today, Chuck from Cholo Games wants in on giant goddamn robots.
Hell yeah.
If it happens in this session, Chuck is welcome to join us. Okay.
Uva rolled a 30.
30? 30?
Wow.
19 plus 11.
Amazing.
Uva, boss bitch, animal handling.
Amazing.
Animal handling is wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the DC from my hippogriffs is a dirty 20. Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh no, I went with disadvantage, didn't I? Because of
Yeah, you
Plantomancer.
did.
Yes, Plantomancer, making that a 6 instead. Thank you,
Thank
Plantomancer.
goodness.
Thank you, Plantomancer.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Does that mean the Uber
So
get 2
DC
hippogriffs and
6.
ride them 1 foot on each hippogriff?
I think you're like Jean-Claude Van Damme with like splits between the trucks.
Yep.
Okay, so yes, you these two Eniko turned hippogriffs just turn and just full on heart eye Uva. Did someone say boss bitch? Okay, and
Turns out.
you do leap astride or between these two and grasp on as they starts to beat their wings and flap down the valley away towards freedom. Now, how is everyone else's animal handling going to present itself here? I wonder.
Okay. So, how far are we from any from the hippogriffs or from other birds or other animals?
You're right up in the Periton's, crawl, as it were.
But not the
Okay,
hippogriffs.
okay.
The hippogriffs. I mean, yeah, you were separate. They had drawn the Periton
Okay.
away from the nest.
Yeah.
So, I'm not the most intelligent, so I'm going to try a different tactic out of wanting to live, and I'm going to look
Fair.
at the Periton, and I'm going to start to pet it, like, but you're quite. You're very nice, and your feathers so soft, and your face, which is terrifying, is very pretty. And that's when I'll roll. Let's see if that at all. It is not bad at all. Okay, that is a dirty 20.
Hey!
I don't know how that succeeded.
Okay, so with that dirty 20, you find the perfect scritches spot. Yeah, and you actually see that in that attempt at rhythmical accompaniments for your previous musical outing, when it rattled its antlers along the boulders there, it actually damaged them a little bit there, and you're kind of using some of your incredible animal handling here to offer offer.
Yeah, I have a +6 for whatever reason. It's okay.
And the Periton still kind of locked eyes with Big D and thinking on that near to perfect, near to passing argument for a trio, a musical trio to be formed here. And then it turns. There once was a time I doubted you. I thought your music a fright. But I think, if not the two of us, then we could play into the night. Indeed, let us soar through the mountains and vales, not as two, but as three, a trio. We can make the music from here to there, and we will put on a show. And with that animal handling, success. Okay. And Big D. This
Big D
repairing
seeing
of this fractious, creative difference that seems to have been overcome here.
Yeah, the fact that it feels like we're now a unit. It's time to take this show on the road. I would like to use my animal handling to sort of wrap my tentacles around the Periton's antlers, and sort of pull up and guide the three of us into the air as the Periton flies. I can be on its back or being held in its talons, and Ras can either be on the back or in the talons, whichever arrangement works best.
Excellent.
I'd like to guide us into the air and have us soar above the valleys.
Okay.
So this is animal handling?
Animal handling.
The slithering soarers.
Only
All
DC
right.
6.
Only a DC 6. I have a -3.
Oh, God.
So I have to hit a 9 or above.
Okay, 50-50.
Here we go. Slightly better than a 50-50.
Yeah,
I think
just over,
it's
Yeah.
60-40, I think.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Animal handling. Yes!
Hey.
Natural 13.
13.
Hell yeah. So a
I guess
10.
it's natural 16 probably, yeah. For a 13.
Okay, you
Yeah.
deftly use your tentacles, which the wild magic has given to you.
Go-
This K3 zone here, triggering. Absolutely. And you manage to tether yourself and Gas onto the peryton here. This is, a decent sized creature here. And you see Musliut and Uwe. You're like, quick, we've got to get everyone to safety. Where are they going? And Gas and.
We
and
forgot the
Big D.
mission.
Yeah, the mission's long
There was a
gone.
mission.
You found a
forgot the
calling.
mead.
You found a calling.
So, I'm fine with the way this is played out.
We go, snap back to the temple up the valley there. It's like they'll be back anytime. Games for Love themselves.
Oh.
Welcome in to the chat. Games for Love. It is an absolute honor to be raising funds for you. Don't watch too long. just focus on the end result. Focus on the end result. No, I'm joking. Yes. No, thank you. And yes, massive thank you for this opportunity to help out all the great work that you do. Everyone is turning up great for you. We are almost at Trollord Games, wanting that seat at the table for the massive, what was it? I always forget the name of it. The massive robot game. Goddamn, what is it? Huge goddamn robots?
Big goddamn robots?
Big goddamn robots. One of those two. There it is. Giant goddamn robots. Oh, there we go. There's always another layer up there. Yes, if we hit $3,000, we will be playing a one-shot of giant goddamn robots from the creators. Trollord Games. Trollord Games getting themselves closer and closer.
They want this. They're hungry.
Now, Chuck, you have to tell us, what are all of these donations here? Actually, I'm going to say, hang on, that was a success for our good friend, Big D there. I'm gonna say that. Thank you, Games for Love. Absolute pleasure.
Ooh.
3 blessings and 1 wild magic for Josh.
1 wild magic.
Okay. So
Thank you kindly.
So 3 blessings. So Gas, Drew, Big D, Uva, you have a bless each, so you can add a D4 to your next roll if it looks like it's not going to make it. Musliut, I need a D100, and Rogue or Cleric. Chuck, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much.
Yes. I would like a Cleric for 24.
Clerical 24. Coming
Is that
in.
how they do it in Jeopardy? Clerics for 24.
Clerics for 24. Okay. You believe the next lie you are told. No deception check needed.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Why is that on a cleric table? I love it.
I know, right? Like gullibility, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just quickly
Too easy.
see how many tickets our good friend Chuck has got here. So that is 2, 4, 6, and then there's 10 tickets for our good friend Chuck.
We
Good
just
luck,
got another
Chuck.
$69, say.
Look at that.
Actually 59, but
Yes, right. A mere $60 away from that giant goddamn robots one shot.
hell yeah.
Amazing, everyone. Thank you so much. Can we get over a quarter as we go into this final weekend? That's over 3/4. Sorry, excuse me. Quarter was a long time ago. Okay, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so, Josh.
I got a 19 on the dice.
Hey, fantastic. Okay, so
And
now-
I have a plus nothing. So that's that.
Perfect. How is this manifesting itself?
I think I initially went to mount one of the transformed adventurers, and then I realized that I am a bear. I don't want to admit it. I don't even like to admit it to myself. But I'm a bit of a bear of a dude. So I instead go to one of the hippogriffs, one of the actual hippogriffs, and whisper to it in hippogriff and say, "Oh, let us protect your young. Quickly, my friend. Quickly, we must fly."
With Disney Princess, you have this ability.
Hop up on its back.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter if I believe my lies.
It looks up at the disappearing Periton, flying off with Big D and
it's
Gas.
left you. We must go. We must go and find a new place for your family.
And it turns. And it's like, yes, we will come with you, and we'll absolutely not try to eat you.
And mead. There will be mead.
Okay. Noted. Thank you. Okay. So that brings us in the turn order to the Periton, I think.
Oh
So
dear.
you get the there. So what is their best? Oop, wrong one. Periton, where are you? Over there. There you go.
Perception? Stealth?
Skills. Their only skill is perception. Okay, their only skill is perception here. Now.
Perceive our bullshit.
No. No. This Periton has been given an opportunity, an artistic endeavor, to drive its very future here in the valleys of Adar. I am rolling a perception check to see how much of a vision it has for this artistic project. What is?
Hell yes.
Is this a visionary? Dirty 20.
Hey!
That's a good vision. That's a good vision.
I'm not finding that. That's fine. We'll happily let it.
Yeah.
I'm conflicted, but I'm happy that there's a vision.
Okay, we had Stream Dog, now we have Stream Cat. Hey, kitty. Okay.
All right.
So
Perception checks from everybody, or are we just like we're going with that?
the question is, it is perception checks from everyone. Yes. The Musliud and Uva, this is to perceive something that's in your way, some jeopardy that you face there. But for Big D and Gas, it is how much do you share the Periton's vision?
Perfect.
Yeah, and that's a dirty 20.
Excellent.
2020, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Okay.
It's a very abstract vision. It's difficult to get on board with.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's cubist.
Oh my god. Okay.
Cubist musical performance.
Right.
Interpretive dance.
Cubism, the musical. Someone write that, please. I don't have time.
Who's rolling first, or are we all rolling simultaneously?
I think we can.
Yeah, just jump in as you like. Yeah, you get one each. So.
I got a
Alright.
3.
Oh no.
It's a 16 for me. I'm most of the way there. I don't 100% grasp the vision, but I'm just going with it no matter what.
You
I
have
got
a
a-
D4 bless. If it's a 4.
Oh, D4 bless.
do.
That's a
If
good
it's
point.
a 4.
It's an 18.
No, so
Ooh.
close.
To an
So
18.
close.
Does anyone else want to give me a bless real quick? We're so close.
I can cast
My
bless.
Muslit, yeah, if you want to cast that, that's fine.
Can I cast bless on all my friends?
Absolutely.
Okay.
While I roll a 3, I
Yes,
was
we
going to
got to
cast.
the 20.
Yeah,
There you go.
You made it. Nice.
While I was, Musliud would let out this roar, just a primal
I
roar.
just want the mead.
Like,
We're glad.
fly! All of his friends gain bless. So Saphia, Uva, and Drior. Drior! I apologize.
Thank you.
Bit of respect there.
So I rolled a 17 on the die, and I know my perception's actually decent, but I can't seem to access the character sheet anymore. Sorry, Roll20's not working for me.
That's right, I got it for you. So your perception?
Yeah.
Saphia, your perception is a +6.
So then I'm good.
lot.
That is my brain can't do math in panic.
What was the first number?
17.
23 at least.
Yeah, 23.
23.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent.
You are blessed.
And
And I
bless.
did.
You want to take a victory lap on this?
Oh,
Why not?
okay, that makes it a 26 with bless.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a data analyst and I forgot how to do simple math.
So,
Thanks, Chuck.
Gas, the northern minstrel, completely understands this cubist musical that's in the works here. Okay, so that is Big D. You made it to the 20.
Yes, barely. That
Excellent.
last bless pushed me to a dirty 20.
Excellent, because that would have been your third of. We're doing best of 5 here. That would have been your third fail. So
Oh my
Barely.
that
goodness.
was dangerous, very dangerous.
You made it barely.
Hey.
Hey!
Hey.
Told you, not a honey heist. Not a honey heist. Okay, so Musliut, how do we go? Musliut, Josh, how was yours?
Oh, I apologize. A 3, flat 3.
Okay, that is your first failure, though.
I see nothing. I was going to light a torch, but I inadvertently cast bless on my friends instead, and
Hippogriff tail in your face.
I'm not in control. It's going. I have no real.
Just facing backwards.
Not that way. Ah!
And Uva?
I am trying to perceive the best way to direct my pair of hippogriff
Absolutely.
steeds out of the valley. And I rolled a 21 to do that.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I hit a tree. You managed to dodge over it, which is good because you're like the.
Yeah, forward.
Hey, Pandif. Okay, so Uva just like grabs Musli's head and turns it around. He's like, that way. Okay. and
Over there.
Whoosh. Okay, and the hippogriff.
Over where?
Over there.
I'm here, but over there. Okay. So
I can
Over
see
on
you.
the
That's not the
hippogriffs.
problem.
So, Musliut and Uva, riding their hippogriffs, go swooping down towards the head of the valley there, and down out into the towards the the temple, a long forgotten temple, and which brings us to the final parts of the thing here, the final challenge. I'm going to put it this way: 2 of you could be out of this encounter. The 2 of you are in a dangerous position here. So,
Oh,
Big D, Drea,
what are we doing?
is it gonna be?
I think you know what it's gonna have to be. We have just formed a new band. We have successfully flown out over the valley. It's time to put on our first performance. I'm going to just sneak attack the air. I'm gonna sneak attack the sky. And as I do it, adding more dance moves, glistening like a big, once again like a second sun appearing in the sky.
I mean,
I want
The sky, I mean, historically terrible passive perception.
Yes. So
No
I'm
idea.
just gonna sneak attack the ozone. Very, very bad passive perception. And like a big black glistening sun, I would like to do a performance check.
Please do.
Writhing, glistening sun.
Yes. And we still have bless, right?
Yeah,
Still-
you do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So here we go.
What? You
Bless.
used yours, didn't you?
I cast it though.
From the bless
They-
spell, though.
okay.
Yeah. So I think that's a 13 for
Oh,
me.
I need to do the Peritons to see if you can keep up with this artistic vision. Oh no, so the hippogriffs were doing the checks, weren't they?
I'm
Oh,
hoping they have a -2 charisma.
They have
Charisma.
They have a -1, which puts it at an 11. So,
Hey, I beat it. I got a 13.
13, excellent.
Okay, with my -3, this is gonna be epic.
Yes. And you get blessed. Don't forget.
Yeah, with the +4 D4,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
Welcome everyone.
Okay.
If you can get us just that last
So-
$60 to 3,000, we have Trolllord Games' very own Chuck joining us for giant goddamn robots.
We're so close.
So close.
Okay, so that bless has come in clutch because
Hell yeah.
I basically rolled. The bless cancels out with my negative. So I got a 14.
Yes.
Hey!
Safe. Okay. Without the bless, it would have still meets it beats it. You're okay, but The bless does help there. Okay, thank you. So, Gus and Big D, as you both succeed in this performance check, what does this first performance look like?
Do you want to set the scene with the music first,
Mm-hmm.
Gus? So I have something to
Yes.
dance to.
Okay.
Okay. So
What vibe are you going for here, Gus?
we, with our combined brainstorming that we did in the last 6 seconds, I am going to feel like this is a very violin moment, and I will use the violin, and emboldened by the sneak attack to the sky, I have a scarf that has pointy ends that can be used to attack. So I want to play the violin with my pointed scarf, essentially breaking apart the violin strings, but in this epic ballad of our unity. It starts off sad because we start off at the wrong footing, but then it goes up when we were able to distract the Periton, and it's dark because there was the fog cloud, and then it goes into a crescendo as everything starts to go badly, but it goes happy because now we are a band and we forgot the mission, but our music was our mission all along.
Yes, John. Yes, this.
Okay. And as the trio of half-orc barbarian rogue, umbral human rogue warlock, and Periton swoops into the sky, the instruments let fly, the sparks, the light show just flashes across the valley, lighting up the peaks themselves, and the concert begins here. Okay. Meanwhile,
Not far away.
meanwhile, back down in the valleys, Musliot and Uva, how is your performance coming here?
Well, Uva would like to ride out of the valley as dramatically as possible.
I think with the fact that these kind of startled, kind of spooked hippogriffs have taken to the sky, I think this is a trick riding performance. It's like,
Ooh.
how well can you stay on these aerial projects?
Ooh. What was the DC?
An 11.
11.
I'm gonna use my bless
Please do.
to see if we can bump that 8 over the line.
Ooh, these
Yes.
are 3.
9.
Damn it!
Oh, no. Okay. And Musliut?
I have an ability called Shadow Bind that does allow me to teleport a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Reynauld is there. Can Reynauld use the help action to give Uva advantage?
Yes, absolutely.
Because Reynauld is still on the ground. He wasn't with us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we have 3 hippogriffs here. That
Uva's
were
riding 2 of them.
on 2 of them. So no, it's okay. There was 4 hippogriffs. Hey, thank you so much for the donation. And that's exactly what we needed. $3,000. Giant goddamn robots. It's happening. And an anonymous
And
donation as well.
69
Thank you
cents.
so much. Thank you so much. Perfect. 40 and a 20 coming in. Psychol coming in there. How would you like that to be divvied out there, Psychol? It's 2 wild magic
Hell yeah.
surges.
Make a time.
Thank you so much. Absolutely.
On you,
legendary.
Psycho. I would like to my performance. Now I go. Is it accurate that we have advantage in coming for each player?
It hasn't arrived yet.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. It's not really. It doesn't really matter. I got a 17.
Excellent.
And I'm going to use my ability, the Shadow Bind,
Okay.
which allows me to teleport. from shadow to shadow to shadow.
Yep.
And so I am encouraging the. I'm going to be using this ability to encourage the hippogriffs to fly in a particular direction, to dodge between the shadows in the trees. Basically, I teleport to the shadowy trees and light the way with like semaphore, like the flags. I'd like to. I have a spell that lets me make a light. And in my hand, so I just have these magic glowing lights, like over that way, not that way, and then teleport to the next tree to sort of help navigate them through it.
Clever, thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, like when a plane's coming down to a runway, the lights are going down the runway. Yeah, it's just like these hippogriffs just come swooping in, following these lights down towards the temple complex. Uva manages to just stay on top, managed to hang out there, and Renald also there. He's just like, this is the wildest ride I've ever had. And just swooping down towards the temple once more. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much for these donations, everyone. Look at that, $3,060.
Wow.
Incredible. Thank you so much, McClover. If we don't have any, I'm not sure if I have any more rolls tonight. If we don't, those will go into Candlekeep Mysteries. Don't worry, McClover. I give the Candlekeep Mysteries will get an advantage each. Okay, thank you so much. So, as you come swooping down here, this thunderous music echoing off the mountainsides, and this light show in the sky, and these flashing lights going along the valley towards the temple. Thank you, McClever. You come swooping down on the hippogriffs, and you just hear it, along with the music. We have a need for mead. We have a need for mead. And
We forgot the mead.
That's like, remember the when the hippogriffs are changed back, they will have their belongings with them.
Oh, they'll have the mead.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
And
So we brought the hippogriffs. Wait, you didn't want hippogriffs, did you?
There's a cupcake.
It's okay, you Muslid, you panic and you look behind you, and there is a little trail of baby hippogriffs behind you following. They're like, and then down in the valley, you just see one Eniko just like poofing. It's like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's like trying to keep up with everyone. And
I never assumed he'd be riding a hippogriff. No, all right, never mind. All right.
there was 4. Uva took 2.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's fair. That's true.
All
need
votes
to
for
teach
fabulous
Matilda
for
share.
one hippogriff.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. So, as the group of you go charging back towards the temple, you come screeching out of the sky, a power chord accompanying your triumphant return, and you thud down into the soft grass and turf of the temple grounds there. And as you arrive, the priest, the Fey priest, comes out. Oh, yes, truly wonderful. Artistic endeavors, heroics, and just what we needed. As you see the Eniko come charging in with the banner of the Sapphire Barley. And Uva, you dismount and distribute magical cupcakes to everyone, and the baby transformed adventurers return to their forms here, and you see them produce holy receptacles of the mead. And the Fey priest takes it and creates the ritual required to purify and reconsecrate this corrupted hallow spell, corrupted ground. And as you see the darkness shimmer and fade away, you see beyond the temple building, and lying in state across a pristine white cloth, the casket of the nameless priest. As he will always be known, not known.
I think it's boss. It sounds good.
And the priests dancing about to the sounds. Driar! What is the name of Adar's newest artistic talent?
Well, let's not go so far as to call it a band.
I think
It's more of an experimental music kind of exhibition.
Yeah,
Definitely a thing.
I think we are what was the name that Sophia you suggested earlier? The Slithering Snatchers.
I wrote the Slithering Snatchers. That's an
Yeah.
option, but if we want to, include the Peryton, it can also be
He definitely
the
snatched some
Soaring
things.
Slithering Snatchers.
He was the original Snatcher.
How about soar, slither, and snap?
There we go.
Snap for the strings. Because you're
Yes.
constantly snapping strings.
Yes,
Rex.
I feel very included now.
Soar, slither, and snap? Yeah, there we go.
Soar, slither, and snap. Okay, the experimental. Way
Yeah.
beyond anything that they expected here. This experimental group, released into the wilds of S Club 3. But okay, and as the ritual is completed, and this celebration of life of the nameless priest, this consuming of mead, this first ever eyes on this new artistic endeavor that is sorry, what's it?
Soar, slither, and
Slither,
Soar,
and
slither,
snap.
snap. There we go. I remember the Perytons. Soar, slither, and snap is accompanying everything that's going on here, and it is these sounds of jubilation, these sounds of a celebration of life and music that echo throughout the Vale here as we draw ourselves away and finish for today. And a massive, massive thank you to all of you for joining us. Incredible support, getting us up over 3,000. We're in the home stretch. And
Hell yeah.
as we have gotten over 3,000, I can reveal the next milestone. That was our agreement here. If we fulfill one milestone, we'll get into the next tier. At $3,000, we unlocked the Giant Goddamn Robots one-shot, featuring Chuck of Trollog Games. New addition to the milestone. That'll be our first time play there. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you. And we shall reveal our next one. If we manage to make it to $3,500, we will be instigating the DM swap. We are doing Guild Superior and Phoenix Iwaki as a team up here for this amazing Games for Love charity event. And if we hit 3,500, I and Dave will switch. I will DM a session of one of their Guild Superior campaigns. Dave will DM a session of one of our Phoenix Iwaki campaigns.
Yes.
So all of you that want to see that crossover and see all of that, what that entails, please do jump in on that. First album, Sneak Attack the Sky. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
And then
love
we
it.
sneak attack the sky.
Okay. And as our heroes celebrate their victory and their success, let me read to our players here what I was working with. The characters must deliver an elven casket. It is at an elemental shrine which is in the area of a hallow spell. There are a group of helpful ogres, read Eniko, who
Nice.
were playing a trick on someone when they got themselves into trouble with the hippogriffs over there. A temple seeks to track down some adventurers known as the Banner of the Sapphire Barley, and at some point it is revealed that there are shape-shifted people here. And
Ooh.
as the adventure progresses, last sentence, people start breaking into song.
Amazing.
Nice.
It was chaos.
Hell
it was
yeah.
the chaos generator that did it. You have the
Amazing.
guilty party.
Yeah, but it was you who lived it, dude. That was amazing.
If I
John,
may, as
you're-
I have enjoed myself thoroughly.
Yeah.
If you'll excuse me. As the ceremony goes on, we see Soar, Slither, and Snap going across the skies of Adar and the Peryton one last time. It was I who almost missed out on this tryst. To think of the talents and the music that could have been missed as we fly out onto the mists to create a musical that is truly cubist. The band
Yes.
flies onwards to its new artistic endeavors, and we will move onwards to our new sessions, which won't be anything like this. And this is the first of the 3 one-shot roulettes we had. This is the only one that didn't leave some evil people behind to cause trouble. You turned the bad guys. You turned the bad guys into musicians and lovers of the arts.
No, because Uwe and Musalid feel exceptionally left out and now seek revenge upon...
There we go.
Oh, Uva's pickpocketing everyone before she leaves.
Absolutely.
Wait, the only non-rogue is pickpocketing people.
Yes.
My flaw specifically says that I can't help but pick up loose coins and other trinkets I come across. So if anyone dances with me to this fabulous experimental music, I rob the shit out of them. I just can't help it, you know?
Needs must.
Oh, there you go.
Uva's gone to Uva.
Yep.
Okay. A huge thank you to my wonderful players for more utter madness. As you can see, Jeremy, very different every time. Entirely different experience to last time.
But it was great.
Always. Thank you so much for joining us and supporting us again. Let us go around the overlay in the reverse order. Let's go over to Musliud Fust. And round anti-clockwise there, back to me. As everyone, please do follow and support all of these incredible creators who have so generously supported this awesome cause with their time today. Running over late there as well. Thank you, everyone. Sorry for that. And Musliud, where can people find you on the material plane? Thank you for the follows.
Ahoy, mateys. Thank you very much. Yes, ahoy, mateys. I be Josh the Pirate. You can find me on Corsair's Cove, twitch.tv/Corsair's Cove, and also over on the YouTubes as well. I am a DM and storyteller over there. You can also find me in the podcast There Be Dragons, where I play the infamous and deadly pirate Scairn Felspar and his little dragon, Crush. I mostly DM in the Humblewood setting, but yes, there is some Candlekeep coming up as well, and we have some new programming in the next little while. Our most recent thing that we're going to be doing is our Teens in Space campaign is coming back, and they have been nominated. They have official selection for 2 film festivals right now as well, which is really cool for one of our episodes.
Fantastic. And Uva?
Tonight, the role of Uva was played by Karen, the mother of bunnies. He's a little addicted to that accent now. I might have to keep Uva for future use in roleplay. Just that. TTRPG roleplay, just to be clear.
Damn it!
The option might be a little weird. I'm the other half of Corsair's Cove. Newly minted Baldur's Gate 3 addict. Come over and watch me see how many ways I can use exploding barrels to solve problems, and blow up my companions while I do it. I'm also a performer and writer. You can follow Miss Lola Moore on Instagram to keep up to date with my burlesque alter ego, or you can follow Mother O'Bunnies over on the Twitter. While we watch the chaos that is X unfold.
Even more chaotic than one-shot roulette.
Yeah.
Oh, every day is a new experience over there at the moment.
Isn't it?
It's
Okay,
the time.
thank
It's the time.
you. And my last chance.
Yeah.
Goes past.
I have been Drial Flaclippa. Thank you very much. My name is Jeremy Cobb. You can find me on the show 3 Black Halflings, available wherever pods are cast. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/casualquestlive, playing Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and you can find me on Twitter at Jeremy Cobb1. That's Cobb with 2 B's and the number 1. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for having me back, John. Next time, let's do it a little bit sooner. I would love to come back. Yeah, this was a
Thank
blast.
you. Thank
I
you
have
so
a blast
much.
every time.
Yes, absolutely. Always an absolute pleasure to have you here. And exciting news in the Three Black Halflings world.
Oh yes, we're actually we have an upcoming pair of live shows. If you were in the UK, on April 3rd in Manchester at the Lowry, and April 5th in London at the I think it's the Leicester Square Theatre actually.
Amazing.
And tickets just went live today. So go check those out and come see us and say hi in person. It's going to be
Awesome.
a blast.
All the Three Black Halflings socials there on the in the stream there. So go over there and check the links, grab those tickets, and see them live. Oh, I wish I could. if I was back home, I'm just up the road from Manchester. That would have been great.
Oh.
But other side of the world. But I cannot wait to see how that goes. Hope there are videos up on later on for those. That'd be amazing. Okay, and last but not least, Gas. I get to see you tomorrow.
Ras? Yes. Ras was played by Sophia, who also likes to sing and often doesn't do that well as well. However, I'm most likely a fantasy writer and a corporate goblin. And I can be found on Twitter as Sophia_D, as well as Instagram. And I like to bring my own culture and Middle Eastern stories into tabletop gaming. And soon, my friends and I are going to be running Vampire the Masquerade, Dubai by Night. And next year, hopefully, we'll be launching our homebrew campaign that is based on pre-Islamic Arabia. So follow me if you would like to learn more about that and all the other upcoming fun stuff.
Amazing, yes. And you can catch Sophia right back here tomorrow at this same time slot as we have the premiere, the first episode of our brand new campaign, Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, starting not only with Sophia here, but also the fabulous Mike, also known as Grim in chat, who you'll recognize from our Out of the Abyss campaign, and the fabulous Shez joining us again. We finished our Barovia and Beyond, but Shez is coming back into this Phandelver and Below campaign, and we will be joined by the fabulous Myrit the Pirate from session 2 or 3 onwards. Unfortunately not able to join us tomorrow, but fear not, the party will not be without its full quota, as our friends, Guild Superior, joining us in this charity effort, and also joining us on stream as the fabulous Ashley, also known as Minnesota Muse, will be joining us as a guest player. No, nothing has been revealed. Sophia's right there, so I'm not going to say anything yet either. They do not know who she is playing yet and what the role is going to be in this opening session, but we shall see tomorrow as we start a new campaign. And my promise goes, as before, it happened in Out of the Abyss yesterday. If we can get over $500 in one session, I will level up the party. And Out of the Abyss hit a milestone in the adventure as well, so they ended the session and gained 2 levels.
Nice.
Yes, leapfrogging right up to level 14. Can the Phandelver and Below crew immediately leap to level 2, having survived level 0? Our filthy peasants one shot.
Oh yes.
Yes.
We shall see how that plays out tomorrow. I cannot wait. It's so exciting to jump into a new campaign. New character art's going to be revealed in the Discord before the session. Jump on over to there if you want to see new amazing character art from Emma City Art, of course. And that is going to be a wonderful time. But this is not the next session, because we're busy people over here with all these charitable deeds going on. We will be playing with our wonderful folks in the fabulous Candlekeep Mysteries. First, tomorrow morning for me, tonight for you people in that side part of the world. Then, as I said, into the premiere of the fabulous Phandelver and Below campaign. Then it's over to Guild Superior with their Walking Dead, continuing into their second session of that. The Blade Runner one-shot with Darling Creepshow, and finishing things off with a D&D one-shot, The Seeds of Destruction. As has been the case here, there are special giveaways just for those sessions, as well as everyone giving you tickets for the overall grand prize draw as well. Thank you so much for the generosity today. Absolutely wonderful. All of those follows as well, the subscriptions, the bits, and all of those donations going. We're using the Streamlabs charity one this time, so it's 0 commission, all going straight to Games for Love. Absolutely amazing to be able to support them with your help. And hopefully we can hit that next stretch goal and have this DM swap, see what's going on there. And then reveal what the $4,000 stretch goal is. It's incredible. And I am more embarrassed to do it than the impending DM dance-off, which you triggered last time. So, if you want to find out what that is, do give generously if you are able, and we shall see. A massive thank you, everyone. Thank you for sticking around with us today and joining us on this crazy artistic journey that we went on. And it is an absolute pleasure. We are going to head off raiding, though. Let's see who's on. Who's on at the moment?
Eldritch Tribe is on.
Eldritch Scribe.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're doing D&D Academy.
There we go. Okay, excellent.
Stream Team Buddies.
Yes, yeah, let's jump into our stream team buddies there and see how they're going on. Okay, thanks everyone. Absolutely amazing as always. But till next time, thanks for the follow. Stick around for the raid if you've got them. Let those phoenixes fly. And until next time, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi.
Oyasumi.
Thank you.